There we go.
Yay!
Hello,
Wow!
hello, chat. I think we're live. Hello, everybody.
What the?
What the what? There you go.
Wait, what's it? Where's the?
Where
What's the picture on the screen? I'm so confused. First, I looked at all the
Wow.
Zora, and then I looked at the screen.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Oh, don't worry. It's all good. You should have
Wasn't
seen it
that-
earlier. I mean, we created a monster on Discord. It was
Oh my
horrifying. It was one of the most disturbing things I think I've ever laid hands on in
What?
making. Hold on, I'll show
What?
you. You know what?
Okay.
Yeah, actually, first of all, let me share the screen with y'all here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think y'all need to see the
Hold
thingy,
on.
my bob. So let me go and
Yeah.
Thank you, my Bob. I was like,
yeah,
thingamabob.
you know me. I have words. Clearly, I'm good.
English.
I'm good with words. The
Yeah.
best words.
Oh
There we go. Tell me if
Okay,
y'all
let's
can see it. It's all good.
hold on. Let's see.
hold on. Yeah, I can see it.
All right, good. All right, so here, let me show you the actual monstrosity that I decided to take into chaos today, and I'm sure a certain individual is happy with this.
Jeez.
Why is Drip stealing a child?
Or it looks demonized or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it's like this monstrosity right here. Hello, say hello to Drift Packloon right there.
Oh God.
Oh man, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see it properly on your screen here. Okay,
Oh
perfect.
my God.
I love the little Zorua. I know, look at all these Zoruas. Don't you love to see it, chat? Absolutely a smorgasbord of Zoruas just as far as the eye can see.
Did you get your 10? Your
No,
10
the other
Dora?
ones didn't come yet, but I still have these two over here with me. And now
Oh my
everybody's
God.
pestered me to buy the Sfeel one.
The Sphere.
Oh, I
the
saw it. I saw
Why
it
is
today. I
it-
was like, it looks so squishy.
It does! You saw how the woman was strangling that poor thing?
I was like, oh my goodness. And I was like, I'm like too much to talk, and I was like, I should not be buying things, but
Good God. But yes, everybody, how are you all doing tonight? Once again, welcome one and all to another exciting edition of the PokePod World Podcast.
oh shit.
And folks, it's going to be a fun one for tonight. Here with me, I got my co-host buddies here in the call currently. That being of our pal Nessa, our other buddy Emmy, and Navy out here donating 100 bitty bits. Let's get it. Yeah, thank you for the bitty bits, my good friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tonight's session is going to be a very interesting and very lax session for tonight. Given the recent events that have been going on lately with the latest episode of PM 2019, of course, and with a lot of secret details coming out. And it's going to be interesting to see how things will play out during tonight's discussion. Of course, we still have many more other silly stories to talk about for the week. And as always, ladies and gents, I hope you guys enjoy tonight's show. So it's going to be, yeah, a kind of tame one. You would be surprised that there really wasn't a lot that went down this past week.
Yeah.
There
that's
were
pretty
more
chill.
things that came out, I think, a week prior. Works TSS when you need him, bro. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is
God.
that, like, when you think about it, there really wasn't much to discuss during this week, which will be interesting to see how we're going to have our conversation on going for tonight. Why is the sticker so large? I don't know. They just made it freaking huge. But hey, TSS is gonna love it. Let's go with that. Oh my
Oh
God.
God.
Lord. All right, so let's get to it. First of all, once again, how are you two doing tonight, Emmy and Nessa? Hopefully your weekend has gone well thus far.
Oh.
I was like, oh sweet.
Hey, thank
Hey.
you
This is
to
rad.
Navy out here donating a gifty to the
Hey.
community, giving it to Kuro, and a hype train just
I
started in
know
the
it.
channel right
Oh,
here. Let's
nice.
get it. What happened? Tactical Group
Hey.
giving a gifty to the community, to Shiny Charm
Yay.
specifically. Let's go. All right.
Nice.
Thank y'all so much for creating the hype. I wish I had some sound effect to play for this moment. Hold on. You know what? I got the perfect sound effect to play in this particular.
What? That's basically what I had to.
Yeah, no, here's the sound. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful sound. Okay, great. Oh, wait, wrong sound. Oh, man. All right. Good Lord. Tonight's session is already becoming to be a fun one. But yeah, let's go back to that topic real quick. To Nessa and to Emmy, how have you two been? How has everything been? So let's begin one at a time. Emmy, let's start with you. How's everything been for you, buddy?
Emmy's been good. Emmy's tired, but like it's okay. That's fine. Oh, can I talk about this? Oh my gosh. So okay. So
Is it legal?
Yeah. Go
Oh god.
Imagine it's just like so. Here's my like illegal business. Imagine that would be horrible. Horrible. Absolutely
Horrible,
not. No, Emmy.
but not surprised for some reason. And Cosmic donating a gifty to Groot. Wait, that's not our Groot.
Wait.
It's just actual Groot.
It's just a. Wow.
Oh my
Wait.
god. The
big?
actual Groot. Well, actually, no, we have the other Groot too. Which one's the real Groot? May the real Groot please stand up. Oh no, they're
please.
brothers. Okay, they're Groot in
brothers.
arms, bro. That's how it is.
Team trees.
Yeah, trees and arms right here
Team
together.
trees.
But yeah, so I mean, so please explain to us how things have been for you.
Oh, it's good. Emmy's good. So I actually got a capture card. I think I was talking about this on the Egglog stream, but I ended up setting everything up. So I think this week, and actually thanks to Cosmic and to Joker and to Groot as well, because they were helping me out with like OBS and everything. So I think this week I'm gonna test stream. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. No, sincerely, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Congratulations on setting things up for that. Wishing you nothing from the best for you, buddy. And of course, if you ever need anyone to go and co-commentate with you, you know for a fact you can ask me and I'll totally join free since you've been joining a lot for me.
Of course, yes. I would love that. Yeah, so like
Hey, there he shows.
There he is.
Yo, what's going on right now? I'm said that the thingy-mabob is going nuts right now. Eddie Petty out here, giving a subscription right here. Subscribe for 9 months. Thank you so much, Eddie. And he says the following: Poggers.
Wait, did you look at Cosmic though? Because you gifted a tier 1.
Cosmic gifted a tier 1. How is Pika with a gun? How is Pika with a gun acceptable, but Pika with a bow is censored?
I don't understand.
Wow.
It makes no sense. Oh my god.
That I don't know.
Good lordy. So yeah, run for our lives. She has a gun.
No.
Oh man. But yeah, so TSS, first off, welcome, buddy.
Hello.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. I'm also trying to figure out this new OBS update because they completely changed the whole thing around, bro.
No.
It looks a little funky, but I hope it's fine for you guys. So what was I gonna say? Yeah. So Emmy, best of luck again. You are going to be joining the streaming side of the world soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing how things will play out for you, pal. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to go and check out our buddy over at her Twitch page. If somebody could just provide the shout out once again for our buddy Emmy right there,
thank
down
you, Cosmic.
below. Who is currently playing No Game.
No game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, look at all those games
So
right then and
good.
there, such as No Game, No Life.
No game. Yeah.
Hey, listen, one of my favorite anime. But yeah, so best of luck, Emmy, and we'll be there rooting for you, buddy. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You guys are more than welcome also. But again, like thank you to like Cosmic, to Joker, to Groot, and even to you guys as well, like for like encouraging me and like giving me support. Even everyone in the chat as well for giving me support on like wanting to stream and everything. That means a lot to me. I never thought I would actually go through with it. So thank you.
Yo, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Joker gifted a sub to Doggy Dog 20. He's giving 21 gifties.
I'm not.
Oh, man. And then Nessa donated 100 bitty bits to show love. Oh, 94%. We're almost to the level 2 completion. Daryl, you missed out on so much shite.
I'm not weird.
Awesome.
I'm not weirded out by the. Oh,
Yes.
why does it always take over TSS's face?
He just happens to be there. That's
No,
all.
Yes.
I mean, I did bike 11 miles on the city bikes. So
Yeah.
I don't understand what that has to do with my sticker being on your face, but okay.
Mascot.
It wants to blind me. That's all it is.
Ah, TSS, you missed the villager one. Somebody used the villager sticker. The urn.
I'm not weirded out by the Hisuian Zoras.
Wait, Groot
I'm
just
weirded.
followed?
I'm not.
Thank you, Groot, for following.
Is
Wait,
that the official group?
I'm not.
You're level 3 right now.
Yeah, let's go.
There's a
Sumo.
lot.
Wow, they really love to be
There's
next to you.
not.
Hold on. We gotta fix this.
Nice.
I'm not.
There we go. There we go.
I'm not.
now it feels appropriate right
I
there.
give up.
Taser.
I don't think there's anything I'm gonna be able to say here.
I'm sorry, Tyrone. There's too much chaos going on right now. All at once, even my dog is barking in celebration as well for some apparent reason. Okay, now that I think we calmed down for a little bit, thank you for using the Ruby Gaming sticker there, buddy. Much appreciated on that, pal. There you go. All right, Tyrone, first of all, welcome aboard, buddy. Secondly,
Hello.
what were you going to say?
I'm not weirded out by the mini Hisuian Zorus. I'm weirded out by Packloon. Like, why Packloon?
So, to explain,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
I don't think there's an actual explanation.
There
for
isn't.
Pac-Loon.
Listen.
I was gonna call him Drift Man, but I was like, nah, that sounds weird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call
I
him
tried thinking
Pac-Loon.
Drift Man, and then I'm remembering, wait, our buddy Drift isn't exactly a man, so...
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
it would have worked.
again,
Unless we call her Miss Drift Man, then that would work.
why Packloon?
Okay, so to explain the situation at hand, I got bored. And we were just
Say no more.
Yeah, there you go. I feel. Listen, I don't want to talk about my relationship with Alicia in front of y'all right now. It's a
I
little
have
too
the screenshot.
complicated.
Now you've
Hold
chosen
on.
to be silent.
Listen, some shit happened behind the scenes, okay?
A silent
And
voice.
I found myself in a marriage that I didn't ask for.
He's married to a fish. Scandal.
What?
The sister scandal of the year.
JG, how have you gone from innocent to a two-timing home-breaking marriage relationship? I thought if anybody in the pod were to fall under this scandal, it was gonna be me, first of all. Why did you know your role?
Shut your mouth.
Wait a minute. Alicia, no, not the bastard. No.
The Rock says, know your damn role. Right. Let me see.
Alicia's got a suitcase.
By the
and
way,
everything.
that V2 version of no, I think it was Know Your Role from like August of '99. That's the best version of the Rock's name.
So basically,
Andy, would you like to explain while I try to persuade Alicia to not leave?
So basically, in the Champions
I feel
World
like we're
server.
about to get into I feel like we're about to get into a Maury episode. Go ahead.
Yes, it's on the Champions World server.
If you did, it was going to be like You're Not the Father, which is about
God.
every other episode now, instead of the 240-pound 4-year-old babies. But anyway, continue.
Damn.
So on the Champions World server, which by the way you should join, as Cosmic put the link down in the chat as well. So become a buddy today. So we have like the roles. I guess it's like the game where you can just like roll and you can get a bunch of like waifus and stuff, and or like just match up with characters or whatever. And Joker ended up rolling Coral from Finding Nemo, and she didn't want Coral. So she added JPR. Or actually, no, she added Cosmic first, and then Cosmic said no. And then she added me, and I was like, I don't want this fish. And then she added JPR, and JPR was like, I'm good, thanks. And then she added KG, and KG was like, what? Why? But why is actually the command to like agree.
No, you fool! You idiot!
So Coral was given to KG, and it was the funniest moment of yesterday. I was laughing. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. And then KG was regretting his decisions, and Alicia saw it all. And therefore, Alicia...
KG, you know the Super Mario World terminal montage where Bowser goes, no! That's how I feel right now. You click Y, and it's like, no! You idiot!
Yeah, and if you want to see the whole conversation, it's pinned in general. Yeah, I pinned it. So like you go look at it.
I just saw it. Bro.
Fantastic.
No, KG, you could have just given it to me, and I would have ignored it. I would have ignored it.
It was so innocent. It was so innocent.
God damn it! You fucked your own. You wrecked your own home.
Well,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wrecked your own home.
It was sad. And
no.
the next photo he sent was like a picture of like Alicia walking away. I'm like, ah man, she's going to her parents. Damn it.
No,
Damn.
he's got
But
it.
still.
KG, there's one. You got to restore this. You got to go to Alicia's backyard, hold up a boombox, and you got to start playing love music.
Still, could be was.
I'm
Yeah.
all out of love. I'm so lost without you. It's just one of those situations.
Oh, you got what I need.
Pain.
And I just say
I'm
he's
just
just
a
a friend.
friend.
Yeah.
You say, bruh, no. Damn it, KG. I told him this would happen one day. In this exact order, actually.
Ooh, relics.
It's true, I did say it.
Mm.
But yeah, it was funny. It was really funny. So yeah, that's what happened. So KG and Alicia, we don't know what's happening. It's the sister scandal of the century.
How long have they lasted? What, a month?
Month? Yeah.
Bruh.
It was all fluff and games until, you know.
Damn, son.
Until the
where'd
coral
you
attacked.
find this? No.
Yeah, Cosmic, I know we have to update the
Come
Sister
on,
Dash website.
vamonos.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. But I've had a day, so I needed this. I needed this.
Aww. Tyrone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going around the room being like, how was everyone's like weekend and day?
Well,
so like go
I'll
next.
give you guys context for what today's been. Someone took a clip from my from one of my podcast videos from the roundtable discussion, and they used it on a Twitter on Twitter. They basically took a clip and put it on Twitter without my permission, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, because I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know you could download somebody's like stuff on Twitch and put it on Twitter. I know you can clip it, but that stays on Twitch if I'm not mistaken. The clips stay on Twitter.
Yeah, but there's
But you-
tools. Yeah, but there's tools to extract.
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna
Well,
say
yeah,
that.
no. But the fact that Twitch doesn't let you do that you have to use tools, means that I know that you're not supposed to do that. It's just like it's just like YouTube converters, where you're not supposed to download that shit, but you can. So they took it without my permission, which means they took my likeness and put it on Twitter to use me out of context.
Oh no.
And then
I was gonna-
posted it, basically stating that like I'm having something against like a certain group of people in a community when I don't. But they're using the clip from the fucking thing, and I reported it. So I had to. So I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I did report it because I told him like, you don't have my permission. I am not. I tried to be nice at first. I was like, you do not have my permission. Please remove. I'm not giving consent. Right. And then they just said the most ignorant shit. So I was like, all right, I gotta report you now. I didn't even want to do this. I gave you like solid, like politeful words, right?
Yeah.
And I was as professional as I can. I said, you do not have, please remove this. I am, you do not have permission to upload my stuff from Twitch. And somebody else came to defend that by going, Twitch is an open platform. Yes, Twitch is an open platform. You do have permission to clip my stuff from Twitch. Yes. You do not have my permission to take that clip from Twitch and put it on Twitter without my consent.
Yeah, that is
still my work. All right, like that is still me streaming. That would be like if I took TSS's stream, put most of it on Twitter and said, "Look at the stream I did," because TSS doesn't use his face in his, so I could claim that I did it, but I didn't. Right? So I think so if I'm correct, that still follows the guidelines, right?
Well, it's kind of, unfortunately, it's kind of a gray area because what you're talking about, because technically Twitter doesn't. I'm sorry, Twitch doesn't have DRM. From a technical standpoint. YouTube kind of does if it we're talking about HLS live streams and whatnot.
Right.
Obviously, but there are tools that exist like YTDLP and YouTube DL, and those things will, you could then, I mean, that's how viral videos get spread around, right?
Right, exactly. But like I said,
The thing is though, in my opinion, as long as the clip isn't used to deface the original poster, then it should be fine. But
well, that's exactly what it's being used for.
Yeah, if it's used for like defamatory stuff,
yeah,
then
it's used to deface me because it's it's also quoted. They posted it and then put a quote on top of it to try to like say, oh, this person's a bad person. This person is comparing this to this. And I'm like, no, you took my 2-hour and 30-minute stream completely out of context and then posted my video without my consent. I did not give you permission to post that. So you have no right to use it.
Right, but here's the other thing, right? I mean, you think about, okay, let's slandering is like freaking should not even be allowed at all. But
Exactly.
however though, you also have to remember, like, VTuber clippers exist for the purpose of clipping stuff and posting it to the masses, but not to a point where they are harming the talent. Because if you look at those clippers channels, they're saying, okay, this is the link to the stream. This is the right.
They're using that for promotional purposes, right?
Yes, but this
isn't being used for promotional purpose. It's defamatory. Yes.
Yes.
Can you sue people for being defamatory anyway?
Nah, I don't think you can. The most I can do is report it. I think the most I can do is report it.
Well, in Japan, they're actually making that legal to do that.
Yeah.
But
yes.
Yeah. I don't know if the U.S. will follow suit because they have to have some.
Like you said, it's a gray area.
It's a gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same group of people that always go after me. They're using my stream as a fuel source.
Yeah, they just want attention. That's all.
Exactly, pretty much. I reported it after I reported it. I muted all things afterwards, so I'm not worried about it anymore.
Yeah.
But it did rub me the wrong way because I'm like, I don't mind if you hate me. I don't mind if you have something against me. That you can have whatever opinion you want. It's the freedom we live in. What I do mind is you stealing my work. That's.
Or rather, I don't think it's stealing, but rather twisting your work.
Not even twisting it. Like, no, they don't have permission to use a clip of me at all.
No, but I'm saying, like, in this context as well.
Yeah,
like, just twisting your words into something else for their own benefits.
Yeah, the only time that I posted stuff on my Twitch to Twitter was to highlight my channel or, like, tell, like, the jokes and shit that I tell or to go, hey, this happened on my stream. Or if one of you guys do it, you have my permission already. I've given you my consent. Or you will have the decency to ask me first. Even my friends have the decency to ask me. I don't know this person. I didn't even know I didn't even know they did it. The only reason I knew was because someone told me.
Yeah, but it happens far too often.
Sadly, that's the truth. And the truth hurts. And
exactly. And
the only thing you can do is, in this situation, move on.
I mean, that's all I've done. I reported it and moved on. Exactly. I reported it and moved on with my life.
Yeah, because there's always something that you cannot stop them completely because the tools technically are not breaking the law.
My whole thing on this whole thing is just like, if you have a problem with someone, just go to them directly.
Exactly.
And like talk it out. Like, don't bring people who are unnecessary into it. There is no point. You're just bringing innocent people into the whole thing, and you're trying to get them to pick sides, which I don't think is fair either. If you have, like I said, issue with someone, go directly to them. Be like, hey, I didn't like what you said here. Can you explain your side? I explain my side. You guys just go at it like adults. That's pretty much it. This whole thing is really unnecessary, and for Tyrone, I'm really sorry you have to go through that because that's not fair.
And like I said, it happens. That's just the community, unfortunately, and it's also the society we live in is like this very big on cancel culture bullshit. That everybody wants to try to come after somebody for something.
I think it's just weird that it's still going. We say this cancel culture thing, and it's happened to a point to where it's gone at this point double digits in terms of amounts of times, and yet nothing's happened. You know, it's only the same group of people that always continue this, rather than it
Yeah.
continuously grow or anything. It's just consistently the same, and it's at that point you ask yourself, when does it all come to an end? Rather,
Right.
but as stated before, negativity is a very oh god, I was thinking about that stupid meme. But I was just saying, a negative influence is not a good thing, and especially when you try to take the person's work and twist the words around to make it sound
Yeah.
like something instead of putting the whole context, which is that entire stream, because the whole premise of that one clip there is from a whole stream leading to that moment.
Exactly.
You have to see the
Yeah.
whole story to understand that moment where Tyrone said these things, because then you could still say it sounds a little weird, but it does make sense in the context of what's being told prior to
Right.
this moment.
Yeah.
And honestly, and I put this here too. I'll give some context to it. The whole point of it, it's funny too, actually, because on the video itself, the title's literally at the bottom. Chaos in the community. Where does it start? Which is funny because that's where it starts. Like, right there, actually. Right there. Right there is where it starts. And I put that in there because the context of the video that they're trying to use against me is the one where I state that if someone says hurtful things to you, or someone says something that is upsetting based on what background you're from. So in this example, I used homosexual and transsexual, right? If you're homosexual and transsexual and somebody says something very ignorant or hurtful, you are not, like, what they said is bad. That's obviously bad. It's terrible to say, but you are not allowed as a person to sit and threaten someone else. Because I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it. I've seen people say, like, oh, I want to take this person and beat him up, or say just very terrible things. And when I said that is not socially right to openly say that you would threaten somebody because of how they view the world, and it makes you no different than the person who said the hurtful thing, I basically am saying two wrongs don't make a right. That's the context of what I'm saying here. And I think the people took that video, then they re-quoted and said, "Oh, you're basically comparing people in that community, the specific community, to assaulters and serial killers." And I'm like, what? No, I'm saying that's a horrible mentality to wish violence on others because you don't like what they said.
Mm.
And then people took that and blew it up all over the place and went, these people have been suffering for years and years, so you're just telling them that they have to turn a blind eye to it. I'm like, no, I'm not saying turn a blind eye to it. I'm saying be better and ignore the negativity and don't fight fire with fire, because you're going to burn everything if you do it. But what they're doing is they're taking that and they're using it as a springboard to help their argument. And I'm just like, this is exactly what happens. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If anything, if you watch the whole video, that's kind of the point of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
My whole-
Tyrone, it's 2 hours long. I don't have time. I want to just clip you out of
I'm
context
sorry.
and benefit my side.
I know, Tyra. I'm so sorry that they had to go through this.
Yeah, and then
like,
now we got all these people saying that I'm bigoted against homosexuals and transsexuals, regardless of the fact that I've happily talked to and worked with and befriended several of them in the past. But apparently I'm this. This is just like when I was accused of being racist against black people, even though, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, I'm the black.
I just crack up. But I know, I was just sitting here, like, for me to be honest though, it was just like, these damn people are fucking petty. It's just
Of course.
They're just like, ooh, because because obviously it seems like, because you know how you're actually more successful, especially streamer wise, and then you have a good following, but of course you're gonna attract, the haters, and then it seems like they don't want to let it go. It's like, and then it's like
They just want all the. There's a simple answer. They just want attention. That's it. That is all. They don't give a fuck about anything else. They just want say, hey, look at me, I'm doing something. Let's
KG.
support thing. You know, that's what it is.
Let me have one of.
and also,
KG, give me one of these Zora plushies real quick.
Here, hold on.
I
I'll
want
pass
to
it.
hold it.
Yeah, hold on,
no,
hold on.
I was gonna-
I'll pass one to you, buddy.
I was actually gonna tell you, Tyrone, too, because like honestly, though, you have more good people, regardless. A lot more people that do believe you, and then also
Yeah,
a lot of people
who love you as
people
well.
who loves you well. So it's like
Fire
make it-
Snipes 25. Thank you for the Prime sub.
Thank you for the
Thank
Prime
you.
sub. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We appreciate it.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
you honestly though, because it's just to me, it's just
Oh
like
yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
And I was-
like TSS said, they want attention. So the best I'm gonna
yeah.
do is the same thing I've always done: ignore them. But I did have to report that. That was something that had to be done.
No,
I
of
could not
course.
you know,
turn
but
a
you
blind
know what
eye
I
to
say?
that.
I say the same thing every couple of months, and it's like,
Right.
if you have enough time to go on Twitter and try to defame or deface somebody, imagine what that time can be used to do something actually productive with your life.
I will say too.
Exactly.
I will
Exactly.
say too for like, and this goes for like all of us here. This goes for anyone in the chat. This goes for anyone listening. Always take everything you're reading with a grain of salt, and also never look at it as like surface level, because a lot of these things are not going to explain the context. And if you believe everything you read, then you're just you're gonna fall for some things which are not true. So in this case, in this whole thing as well, like if you just look at the clip, then it looks bad, of course. But if you go deeper and you see the context of it, then you're like, oh, there's nothing wrong. So, like, again, context is very important. Never read everything and then believe everything you read as well, because things can be twisted, as KG said, and it doesn't make anyone look nice. So,
And
like,
I
guys, come on.
love that they highlighted, because the I think the maximum Twitter. I'm sorry, they both start with T's and W. The maximum length that Twitter allows for a video clip is 1 minute and 45 seconds. I think that's like the maximum.
That is incorrect. That
Well,
is incorrect.
actually,
2
no,
minutes. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
2 minutes and 20 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I think it used to be, and then they extended it, didn't they?
No, it used to be 30 seconds, but it depended on how many characters you had in the tweet.
Right. So they took multiple. They took multiple, and they all add up to about, I want to say, about 5 minutes, right? So you got 5 good minutes of a 2-hour and 30-minute stream, and they didn't clip the ones where I was extremely positive on the end, where I stated, it is definitely all right to have emotions. I understand frustration. I understand anger. I understand that people want to feel non-ostracized and segregated, or feel bad for the content of their skin, the race, religion, sexual orientation, or whatever have you. But at the same time, we can't let our emotions drive us. That's what I said in that video. I said we can't let our emotions drive us, and we can't let our emotions lead us, or else we'll be led to chaos. That's like what I said. And I noticed that part didn't get clipped. Why purposely clip the bad stuff? Or at least what you think is bad, sorry. Why purposely clip the bad stuff, but not the good? Like, why didn't you...
The
I got a question,
inconvenient
though.
truth.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you said they got a moment from just various parts in your stream, right?
Exactly, yes.
That would imply that they saw the stream then.
Yes.
So did they purposely do it this way then?
Yes. They wanted to freaking
you
deface
had to
him.
find these moments.
Exactly.
If you just think about it, you had
was
to
on-
find these moments that Tyrone said these things. So that means if you had to listen to this whole tangent, you had to hear every single moment in that stream where he
wanted
talks
revenge.
about both the positives and the negatives, purposely looked for just the negatives, took them out of context, ripped it apart, and edited it to then.
And then
Close.
they had to, like TSS said, they had to use a Twitch downloader and download the clip.
Yeah,
because you can't download...
they had to use a command line tool to freaking download the damn thing.
Yeah.
That means they had to download the whole fucking video. 2
Yeah.
hours and 30 minutes. They had to download the whole thing in order, and put it into a video editor and actually sit down and fucking clip this damn thing. They actually had to sit down and watch this shit.
They put more effort than I did.
It is literally just, they just wanted to freaking shut you down. They want to cancel your ass, and just for attention. They want to have that freaking attention.
Right.
That's
And
it.
notice how through all of this, I know who this person is now. I've been given the name, and I'm not using the name even on this public stream because I respect them enough to not fucking do that. So why the fuck don't they respect me enough to not put my shit out there? Like, this is an invasion almost of my privacy.
I said I wouldn't show up, but
Hi there, friend.
here I am.
Hey, Polly, what's up?
Oh, it's
But yeah, I don't want to drag down the stream with my drama.
No.
So I
There's
want to.
nothing else to talk about. I mean, what are we going to talk about?
Well,
Earmuffs coming for 2 hours?
It's important
The
for us
muffins.
to. I think it's important for us to address this because it's been going on for months now, and I'm tired of. I mean, I was tired of keeping my mouth shut on Twitter, so I decided to say something, which got me in trouble as well. But you know, and again, I'm not going to mention any names, but I think it's important that we stand up for ourselves and speak up because I know I've met all of you in real. Well, not you, Emmy, but
most of you.
everybody.
We have to emigrate Emmy from Canada and then come down.
Yeah.
Tyrone, there's things that I don't agree with. Like, there's opinions that you have on journeys, or even XY, or this or that I definitely don't agree with you on, and I'm honest in saying that. There's probably things you don't agree with me, and we're still able to be friends and see and even if we don't see eye to eye on everything, because we genuinely respect each other, and that's what I think that everyone should be doing.
Right.
But it's turned into turned into this big convoluted, mess of like people only see a very unfortunately people see a very narrow piece of a person
Definitely.
online, and they don't see the entire. They don't see the nights that you stayed up with us and helped us through things and helped me through things and just have been an amazing friend. Like, they don't see that, and I'm sure there's pieces of those people that we don't see as well. That there are, because I'd like to believe that there are good points to everybody, but it's just unfortunate the way social media kind of only lets you see a narrow view.
Right.
I have been saying this for like the past 2 years,
Uh-huh.
and there is a difference between having an opinion and attacking someone else.
Exactly.
See, the problem is there is a fine line, but the problem is a lot of people blur these lines and then they try to play the victim.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, no, let me hop on that because I spoke about that in my podcast. The reason that they want to be the victim, the reason that they often use the guilt of being the victim is because everyone likes a hero's tale. Everyone likes the idea that they were saved by something because it's clear and cut. We have an antagonist, a protagonist, and a damsel, right? Someone who was attacked, someone who comes in to defend, and someone who's defeated. Canceled them. Yeah, we beat the villain. That shit, right? And that's always been the culture that's going on nowadays. Is with this cancel culture, we want to sit up here and we want to quote, retweet, and report somebody, and have a bunch of people have this mob mentality where they attack somebody on Twitter. And I find this extra funny because most of these people I block. The only reason I know what they're telling me is because other people have shown me what they said. Like, there's a bunch of people that will send me messages screenshotting, like, look, they beating your ass in the quote retweets or whatever. I'm like, they are? Wait, what are they quote retweeting? I don't even remember posting it. Like, I don't give a shit. I barely give a shit ever. But these people are I'm so rent free in their mind at this point that like these people have the need to like come in.
It's like an obsession.
I
Yeah, it
want
is
to
an
bring
obsession.
something up as well, not to like hijack this.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Again, I feel like it's important to bring this up because what I'm about to say, I mean, I don't want to speak for an entire group of people, but I feel like it's just me trying to defend and protect my friends.
Right.
And what I was trying to say, I posted a thread last week, and I feel like some of it got received positively and some of it got received negatively, as if I didn't care about human rights, about transphobia, about these important issues. But basically, my point was, I personally feel uncomfortable with people viewing me as a figurehead of the anti-poke or poke anti community. I don't even consider myself to be like a quote unquote big YouTuber. I just happen to have helped people, have been grateful enough, like, and honored to help people like Zach or people here in the pod, like, with their work. And obviously, I'm honored to be part of the PokePod here. But I feel like there's this. I feel like there's this kind of misconception or this assumption that once you hit a certain amount of followers, you all of a sudden, because you have a quote unquote platform, or a certain number of followers, that you have to become this disciplinary figurehead in the community and do these public callouts every single time one of these random trolls, and like a lot of times it's just a random, it's like a troll account who has maybe one follower, like, not to be snobby like
yeah,
that.
or in my case, they had like the person who posted my clips was I had like 7.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, and what you're doing is you're bringing more attention to that person by like forcing everyone to call them out, which might even trigger people in those marginalized groups who might not want to see that transphobic comment or that homophobic comment.
Right.
Like why would you even want to bring
And-
attention to it? That's what my
Right, yeah,
point was.
and to bring it even closer, at no point did I have anything against like the LGBT community or anything when I made my comments. My comment technically wasn't like really veering about them. My comment was about how we can't let what people say get us so emotional to the point where we need to have all this like rage and say these horrible things about other people, because it doesn't make that community look better either. Like, that was literally all I said. And somehow they found a way to make it about them at that point. And I'm just like, this is not a proper representation of how people who want to be treated as equals should be acting. You're trying to get even, not equal. Because when you're trying to get even, you're trying to get back at people for their hatred. When you're trying to get equal, you're trying to rise up and be a better you that you can be, so that people are treating you on the same way that they're treating everybody else. We just ignore the people that are saying the bad stuff. If you ignore them and start carving them out and be a better person, then you shape to be a better community. That's why a community exists. That's the whole point. But it's, apparently that translates to, oh, so we should just be silent about being talked about. And no, that's not what that means. It means that you should ignore the bad and become better. That's literally the whole. If you want the 2.5 hour podcast, that's the point.
Yeah. And
That's the
I
whole
also
thing.
say, on the other hand, if you do want, if this person, if people are being really harmful in the community, and I've seen a few people, there was a whitewashing Pokemon characters account where
I
they
saw
were
that.
just,
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah, and I blocked it. I reported it, and I also retweeted a post that said, that alerted people saying, hey, this account is going around, please ban it. You know what I mean? I did that. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back for it, but I'm also saying that, like, if you want people to get the message around, there's also a way to nicely and calmly ask. I feel like when you approach things with anger and aggression, like, what is that saying with the, like, bees, you attract bees with honey, not with vinegar,
Oh
or
yeah,
something like
you
that?
attract flies with honey, not vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
And I only respond to kindness, and like, if people come to me and like, hey, this person is being kind of awful to others in the community, can you, like, would you mind like blocking this, or just like, absolutely.
Right.
Unfortunately, I think it's because of the unfortunately how it is. I've been in this online community now for 18 years. It's like the people that had decency left around either end of AG or end of DP, for the most part, and that's when it started to fall apart. And the problem is you have a younger generation now who doesn't have, who not necessarily has the social skills required to actually interact with people, and the whole social media net of Facebook, Twitter, etc., has given the people that did not have those social skills a platform. And what ends up happening is when you have people that don't have the social skills required to interact with people properly and concisely and respect other people's opinions, they're the ones that start the shit, basically.
Right.
I mean,
right,
it's
right.
not like I'm not saying that younger people can't do it. The problem is it's a it's kind of like a culture stigma that
Right.
we've fallen into. And I wish that people will just like accept other people's opinions and just say, okay, all right, I don't agree with you on this, move on, instead of just attacking the person. Okay?
I think what it also is, TSS,
Yeah.
and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but this is
Yeah.
what I've just seen.
Yeah.
I think it's also technically, it's not all their fault. I'm gonna say that it's the algorithm, the internet,
Yes.
the algorithm. What it does
Yes.
is that it funnels your viewpoint. So if you stick with a certain viewpoint, the algorithm takes that and keeps showing you that. So
Right.
it never gives you the chance to like veer outside and look at different perspectives. There's never an
Yeah.
option of, oh, if you like this, well then here's this that differs. So you never get the chance to actually
Yeah.
have an opposing thought.
And that's and you know what, that the problem is that's with they're using like artificial intelligence for that.
Exactly.
AI. And this goes true for YouTube, that goes true for Twitch, that goes true for Amazon, that goes true for Twitter. It pretty much goes true with anything that a user can interact with. Like, oh, you like this, then you will like this. It's not like, oh, let's suggest this, even though it's something that you're not interested in.
Right.
Because
And
they always have artificial intelligence that that cornerstones to your interest and not another perspective.
yeah, and it just and this, unfortunately, this behavior leads to like a lot of people, and I've heard this from some of my friends who used to be like this, who used to be like social justice warriors and stuff, and they changed simply because they said they felt unhappy every time because they had to keep. You wanna know why? Because they had to keep fighting every battle, and that shit wears you down.
Yes.
Having to come over and defend this group that never asked to be defended in the first place, having to say somebody is being insensitive, all these things. It's like they get so mad and they feel like everything is oppressive that they start feeling this weight of fights that they never really had to be a part of. And I'm not saying don't go out and defend or help people who are in need. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, this is coming from a guy who literally did streams to prevent suicide. This is coming from someone who retweeted streams for charities for children. This is coming from somebody who's gone out of their way moments on end to make people happy through entertainment. Yeah, I get the pursuit. But you gotta find positive ways to outlet that rather than fighting. The fighting has to stop, is what I'm saying. You have to, otherwise you're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna be fighting a stressed fight.
Yeah, and then what ends up happening is then the whole burnout. I mean, we've seen that with a lot of content creators or creators that want to help certain communities, and all of a sudden they burn out and then they disappear. They get Kurt Vonnegutted.
Yeah.
And
right.
so it goes, you know.
Yeah, like these people still bring my name up, even though these are people I blocked literally months ago. Grand total of about 4 months from now, if I'm counting, and I still see my name get brought up in these things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how sad of a life do you have to have for you to constantly bring me up when I haven't brought you up at all? The only reason I'm addressing this now is because you're using a video of mine that I didn't give permission to. But before that, was I worried about this shit last week or the week before? No, I didn't give a fuck about this. This is it's just sad. It's just sad to watch and see all this take place. And honestly, one of the things I'm just grateful for, and the reason this hasn't escalated anymore, is because of like you guys and the fans who have been constantly having my back every time. So much so to the point where you guys defend me and shit that I didn't even know I was getting attacked on. I'll be like,
That's
oh,
the
shit,
thing,
that
because
happened?
that's what I was saying too. I'm like, you're not even around half the time. That we have to fill you in on like who some of these people are.
Yeah, because I don't
And you're
give
like,
a fuck.
like
I don't
people
give a
assume
damn.
that you're being hateful, and you have literally no idea what the context is.
Yeah. I'm just, yeah, people are telling me, like, I'm sorry, Tyrone, that happened. I'm like, what's happening to me? Oh! Well, shit.
Oh,
No,
thank you,
that's like
Antoine.
that's like
Thank you,
saying
thank you.
that's like saying you're out of town, you parked your car in a street, and it's like, oh, there's some jackass like crashing into your car, and you're not even there, and you didn't, and it was uncalled for.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this whole situation is.
And yeah, and like I said, I get it. And again, I get the pursuit. People don't want to feel like they're segregated against. We lived in a world where that's happened. We still technically live in a world where that happens, and it's terrible that it happens. No one should ever be judged for these things. I had to tell my friend one time his original name was I'm not gonna use the actual name, but the gamer tag name. I'm using the gamer tag name, which isn't the gamer tag name anymore. But well, we'll just say he had a gamer tag name that suggested his sexual affiliation. So at the end of it, it says gamer, but it's spelled Gaymer. And he said, should I change it so that it doesn't say that anymore, so that people won't be against me for being of that affiliation, for being a part of the LGBT community? And I told him no. I said, don't do that. Do not let what other people think of you change your identity. And he thanked me very much for that. He thanked me. He kept the name, but then he had to change it because he wound up getting sponsored, and they can't have that name. So that was community guidelines thing. But he kept the name and thanked me for supporting the gamer tag.
Right.
And I had to tell someone else this, well, who was trans, about that, because they were like, should I take that off? And I'm like, don't change your identity based on what other people say. But remember, I'm supposed to be the bigoted one here, right? Yet I fought every time for this. I think the problem is that people, once they find something that they want to latch onto, they'll use that context for everything. And I'm like, that would be like me as a toddler saying I hate all vegetables, and then you fast forward 30 years and I start eating vegetables, and then someone says I'm a hypocrite because I said I don't like vegetables. Yeah, I said that when I was fucking 3. Like you see how the moniker changes? Like and this is the community that does this shit. And I'm just like, nah, this can't this can't be the world we live in. And I mean, it's the internet, so it's a double-edged sword no matter many ways you go at it. But here, it's really sad to see, because it's just, you expect better considering that we have these resources and we grow this level of responsibility, but you also got to realize this accessibility is available to the public.
Yeah.
And this accessibility is also available to people of almost any age at this point. Like, so results may vary.
Well, I mean, I remember I remember my first Yahoo account. Like at the time, I was like 9 years old and had to freaking lie that I was born in 1978. And but that's the thing. That's, it's easy to get around imposed restrictions, and then you'll have people that are not supposed to be on the platform that are on the platform, because technically, from a technical standpoint, and this is true, any web form, I think on Discord and also on Twitch, you have to be 13 plus. And a lot of people, they get around that. They just lie. And then that pretty much, gets them into trouble. But that's how it is. People will find a way to get involved if it means bending the rules.
Right.
And yeah.
And I also want to say, it's just at the end of the day, with just the whole feeling uncomfortable with us being kind of branded as these people who need to take on the responsibility of just policing every single person.
Right.
It's like at the end of the day, we also have our own shit to deal with, and like in real life, and a lot of people use these accounts as an escape to just talk about the show, talk about Pokemon.
Right. Exactly.
And that's what I want to
Yeah.
do at the end of the day. I didn't like, I don't want to sound insensitive, but I really just didn't sign up for all this vitriol.
No one did. No one did. No one did.
Yeah.
No one.
But it's
And I don't know if it's selfish of me because it,
no, it's not.
It's not.
you
It's
know,
any community. What you want to do is you want to be positive in it.
Yeah.
However, though, there are always going to be those bad apples. There's going to be a bad apple in every single community,
Oh,
every
yeah,
single
definitely.
facet of life.
That's why I kept it very vague when I said chaos in the communities, because
Yeah.
I said communities because I was inferring to every community.
Yes.
The anti-poke community was just the one that I brought up for the examples. But
Yeah, you have
this,
the things like Sonic and Undertale and every
this widespread to all community.
it's every single one. Every single one. Like even the music, even like the music communities and stuff. Like
People have gotten
yeah.
people have gotten harassed just for simply saying that Sonic has should have green eyes versus black eyes. Like that all communities are a problem. I said even in the stream, I said during the Dragon Ball community geekdom, all he said was LMAO when this woman joked about attention everybody, female Dragon Ball fans exist. We're real and we love the show. And he said LMAO, and everybody started calling him a misogynist, sexual assault. They were saying all this shit, and they quote retweeted him like 300 times in over 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Thankfully, he's still up, but it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us. I think the higher you are, the more likely of a chance that people want to see you fall.
At the end of the day, I think the most important thing is to surround yourself with positive people and with friends who truly care about you. And I, you know, my own friends who have been very supportive of me and Tyrone during this situation have made me feel a lot better, but they've also been like pounding this lesson into me that like you just have to ignore it and not engage, because sometimes you're just not gonna get through.
And Polly, let me say this real fast. I'm sorry, TSS. I'll say it real fast. Sure. Polly, let me say this. I get it. It's hard. I'm not even gonna sit up there and say just ignore it as if it's something you can wake up and do. But it has to be done, but it is hard. I understand the difficulty of doing it because it usually either A, gets brought to our attention by someone else, or so many people start to flood it, it becomes like it's like asking you to avoid a gasket breaking. You can, but you're gonna hear the sound. Like that's like asking you to ignore an oven explosion. You can ignore it.
I almost feel like by engaging, and like this is the lesson I've learned, I also feel like it's not really being a good friend to the people who do care about you and are like, you know, I
have always looked at it as you know, back when the Simpsons were actually good, like back in 27 years ago, there's a there's a Treehouse of Horror episode, Treehouse of Horror episode 6, that has you know, the context of that particular segment was that we have giant mascots and everything destroying Springfield. And then Lisa Simpson and freaking Paul Anka come out, and Paul Anka starts playing the piano and makes a little diddly that they just it's like just don't look. And then by them not looking, all of the mascots fall over and die. Of course, one of them is like freaking like some they have the triple tiered gags because they used to do it like that. But it's like, for me, it's like I don't post anything that I don't want. I don't want to like blur lines or anything like that. And of course, the problem is people the problem is it doesn't matter how how careful you are and how careful you tread. You always are going to have those people that just You know, no matter how positive you are, they'll find a way to completely
100%.
hunt you down.
Right.
And there was one thing I remember a few years back posting. I think it was like SM94. I think the one with the Pikachu adventure one where he looked like Scooby Doo. And I remember getting like fucking 9,000 likes or something on it.
Mhm.
And I could tell that there was like some kids is like, then of course, it's the obligatory. I'm a veteran in the community. If you want a veteran's perspective on, how, what Pokemon is. And then some like kid that responds and it's like, I am a young seasoned veteran fool. And I just don't know. And I didn't respond to that because it's like, it's not worth my time. It's not worth my time engaging on people who either are, obviously they're young and they just want attention and they just want to pick a fight versus someone who actually want if there's an actual comment that I say, ooh, that's a very good point, then I will respond to it. It's just that you have to weed out the differences and just not give them the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and let's see. And try that. The Simpsons up until like season 8. I'd say that's season 1 through 8 are worth watching. Anything after that, then I would say Simpsons were okay to watch until like season 12, and that's about it. And that's about as far like 2002, 2003. That's my limit, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, to get to finish off this point, it's like, social media, we could use it as a positive tool, but the fact of the matter is you still have to the fact of the matter is if you have more eyes looking at what you post, then there's a higher chance that people want to just destroy you. And that's what you have to do. You have to just either completely ignore them and then just tread your way. Like
Right.
it's like basically using social media is like walking on eggshells.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So
Right.
it does, yeah. And Rob Zoe is right here. People lose their jobs, even go to jail for covering the cancel culture. Yeah, and then have the
Exactly. I
courage to
mean,
stand up to what things says. Yeah, victim
I'm
mentality and everything like that.
Oh
But
yeah, that's why I said it immediately. When I become famous, I'm deleting my Twitter. I'm not even
well,
gonna have
exactly.
it.
I mean,
It's gonna be gone.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I've said this publicly yet,
I've
but
already said that.
I'm about to start a new job and I'm really excited for it. But I even now I'm making efforts to kind of clean up everything, and even I'm going private on Twitter for a while just to sort of until this settles down a bit.
yeah,
And I mean, I've even deleted some of the maybe more angry tweets that I've made last week, just kind of when I reached a snapping point.
yeah.
And I want to apologize, I guess, to anyone who saw that and just,
See, here's my problem with that though, and I said it before, Polly. Never apologize for freedom of speech. Never apologize for it. I even made something about freedom of speech where someone goes, "Freedom of speech just means you can't be arrested for saying whatever." No, it means you have the right to say what you want, so long as it's not assaulting or harming anyone. That's the freedom that we have as people. What it doesn't warrant is for people to say, for people to blow up and start cyberbullying people or going against somebody or making death threats or claiming to fight somebody or do all this stuff because they said something that you don't like. If you don't like it, click mute and move on, is what I'm saying. So no, don't apologize for you saying what your opinions are.
Okay. Well,
just so long as you don't have just so long as you don't say anything hateful towards anybody in particular.
Yeah.
Because that is verbal assault. There's a difference. But saying, "Hey, I can't stand that these people are saying these things and it makes me uncomfortable." You have the right to say that. Don't let them shut you up.
Well, that's why I went on a blocking spree.
Yeah, don't let them shut you up. They have no right to do that. Who are they?
And that's the thing. Sometimes even the whole concept of blocking or muting doesn't have to be a personal thing. I'd say it's personal if you're really, really good friends with the person and they just kind of cut you off without any warning, which has happened to me before.
Right.
But oh gosh, we're getting very personal on the PokePod tonight. But But I'd
We should call this
say
the
in
personal
terms of
pod then.
the
Personal
personal
pod. Let's
pod,
go.
I'd say in
Personal
terms
pie
of
pizza.
blocking and muting, sometimes it's not personal, and you just like I made strides to just I was feeling very uncomfortable after some of the stuff that's happened, and I don't want that kind of energy in my life, so I blocked, you know. And maybe there's some people that like, oh, maybe like I've never had any personal beef with them, but it's like, you know, if you see them making comments or interacting with the people who are saying these things, like you're gonna get a block. So I'm just saying it doesn't have to be a personal like, you know. Sometimes you just shouldn't take it personally. Maybe somebody doesn't like what you ship or the headcanons that you post. It's you just say, okay, well, I'll move on. And just,
Yeah.
you have to focus on the people that do matter in your life and that do add value and that you do care about. And I know I have a lot to learn in that aspect, but I'm just
Doesn't
I mean,
everyone?
yeah, I was gonna say. I was
Yeah.
just about to say, like, that's the learning process. Is coming better, growing, being people. And even if you say something or do something that's bad, because we're not perfect,
Yeah.
it's the level of acknowledgement or even the level of growth that you do have as a person that makes who you are. But the problem with the internet is the way it moves, it doesn't give the chance for anybody to. The people who surround you wind up becoming the judge, the judge and the jury way too quickly without any level of chance for you to defend yourself. They've already made the verdict, and you don't even get the opportunity to be. It's an echo chamber, and you don't get the chance to fight back that echo chamber. It's just it gets very ignorant, and that ignorance is what leads to all this misinformation, this confusion, this toxic, like, we gotta take these people down because they said this thing that we don't like mentality. And I'm like, if you're gonna get angry I truly hope that people don't believe that they can live in a world where everybody's gonna agree on the exact same thing,
Yeah. I think that's the problem.
because that's impossible. That's impossible. I think what the internet unfortunately has allowed people to do though is have the entitlement to attack someone if they disagree. And this will blow up in its face more than not. I've seen it actually. I've seen it blow up in its face in instances like I brought up in that podcast where certain things were deemed racially insensitive or offensive, so they get taken down, only for other groups to go, yo, that was our representation in said cartoon or whatever. Please, why'd you guys take it down? Like the Speedy Gonzalez example that I gave. We're trying so hard to defend that we attack. We're trying so hard to defend race. We're trying so hard to defeat racism that we defeated race representation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going out defending everything until we realize, oh, we destroyed the very things we were trying to defend. Now look at us. Like, it just becomes messy.
It becomes a whole pile of hypocrites, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And I just, it's a mess.
All right, so
Yeah.
Iruma-kun coming out, and it's gonna be, oh my god, it's coming out October 8th. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah,
What?
I'm on chapter 18.
That's like in 2 weeks.
That's a
That's all week.
Yeah,
all week.
Yeah, that's on Saturday the 8th. So that means literally 10 days from now, dudes. Like 11 days. Like 10 days, because technically, let's see.
Wait, you mean September's almost over?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the last week of September, KG.
What happened to my 21st night? I never even celebrated it.
It was last Wednesday.
Fuck. No
Do
wonder
you
I didn't
remember?
celebrate. No, I don't remember the 21st night of September.
Yeah, and one of the things about that trailer though is that Da Pump is not going to do the opening theme, and that's going to be like the first time. This is it's going to be an Exile group, a group from Exile. I think it's Fantastics.
Yeah,
from
they did.
Exile
Well,
Tribe.
not that group in particular. Exiles is well known for having so many different subgroups within Exile.
Yeah,
And you could hear their names from various franchises. Hell, even they did an opening for One Piece at one point. So yeah,
yes.
very well known group.
Oh
Big
my
group.
god, that trailer though, that was freaking crazy.
Dude, I already told you this many times, but I'm going to say it again. And thankfully, I have a backup source this time, which is the trailer footage in itself. You are not ready for what season 3 is going to hit you with. It is
No.
going to be gargantuan and honestly, probably going to be one of those moments where you're like, I'm so glad I jumped into this show. Season 1 and 2 are great, mind you. Season 3, that finally pushes it up there to be out there as one of the great storytelling mangas that people definitely need to go sit down and watch.
That also
or read.
means I need to. Yeah, that also means I need to renew my Crunchyroll subscription.
Oh man. Oh.
Well, I mean, okay, maybe not. I gotta pull strings, but they will be obviously available on Crunchyroll because the first 2 series were simulcasted.
Want to rate the first 2 seasons? Season 1, I'll give a solid 8, and season 2, I'll give it a 9. For my score ratings on that.
8-1 and a 9-1 for me.
I'm assuming that 9 point or that 0.1 is because of that beach episode or that pool episode.
Well, I mean maybe, but yeah, but.
Hey, listen, people need to know about who is one of the best waifus and contenders out there in terms of anime talks for waifus. I'm just saying, she's great. She's goated. She deserves everything.
I think I'm gonna have to relegate myself to saying, okay, I'm just gonna have to read. I'm just gonna have to read through the chapters while I'm watching the show because did we? Let me see. Does my anime list have a amount of episodes for the season coming up?
No idea. But as we're talking about anime right now, what do you guys say we go and dive a little bit further in terms of the anime talks for this upcoming season as well?
Yeah.
So, of course,
I heard a shitload of animes about to come out.
You want to know how much it is? Here, allow me to tell you just a couple, okay? Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho 103, Spy Family Part 2.
21 episodes, by the way, for Mirakun season 3. 21.
Okay, good, because they have a lot to cover. If they did it in 13, I would be scared. That's
21.
Good.
So that means it's going to go into probably March. Which means I'll get to watch this shit live. Yeah!
The final episode live.
Let's go!
Let's see what else we got here. Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War arc.
Only on Disney Channel. Let's go!
Mid-Hero Academia season 6. Oh shit, Usagi-san's the second season is happening? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Iruma-kun, 3rd season, of course. Urusei Yatsura, which is a remake, I believe, of the original classic. What else we got going on over here? I see Golden Kamui's 4th season, which is another big one right there. Let me see what else is here because I heard there are a bunch of good ones that are going to be airing. Oh, of course, Pop Team Epic season 2. You can't miss that shit right there. Just
I
say
need to watch season 1.
Dude, season 1 is good. Season 2, I don't know what the hell they're going to do that. Arc Knights is getting something of some sort. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. Yowamushi Pedal Limit Break, the 5th season of the series. Let me see what else we got going on over here. Akiba Maid. I heard that was also another interesting one. I feel like I've heard this one, Muv Love, before. I don't know where, but I've heard it somewhere before. Oh my god, the Pui Puis are back! Oh my god, I didn't know they came back, the Pui Puis. Okay, in case you guys don't know what the Pui Puis are, the Pui Pui Mall car are those guinea pig cars that aired a while back. Those like little short videos of like the guinea pigs as vehicles. And it is one of the most adorable shows that ever existed off the face of the planet next to Bananya. And I would love for people to go and give it a watch. If you guys want to see some cuteness overload, watch Pui Pui Molcar. It airs on October 8th. I give it my 100% seal of approval on that one. Absolutely deserves everyone's attention. Let's see what else we got going on. There's just a bunch of other things here as well. I'm not going to list every single one of them, but for the most part, I do. Oh, of course, I completely forgot about this one.
That time I got reincarnated as a flying squirrel and fell into a batch of Pop-Tarts. Let's go!
Tyrone, it's sad that I was about to say that was another show I wanted to talk about. not to that extent.
Yeah,
but,
I'm bullshitting. Don't
there
listen to
is
me.
a reincarnated as a something though. You would not believe what it is. Can you? Okay,
I know what it is.
To those here who just make a quick guess, and in chat as well, make a quick guess. Who do you think, or what do you think is going to be what they reincarnate into? So Tyrone, what do you guess?
Ah, shit! At that time, I got reincarnated into a chair.
Okay, Emmy, what about you?
A mailbox. Yeah.
Polly, what about you? Reincarnate as a
Well,
blank.
I did see this tweet that was really funny, and I hate to. It's okay. It was one of the Queen Elizabeth memes, and like I feel bad, but it's like that time I got reincarnated as Trisha Paytas's baby by Fallout Boy. Basically, there's this YouTuber Trisha Paytas. She's something, all right. And she was in labor the same time that Queen Elizabeth was, like, in her, like, last hours. So people were kind of, like, making jokes about how she, like, Queen Elizabeth would be reincarnated as Trisha's baby.
Yo, let's go!
And then so somebody made it, like,
Right
with
down to the
time that
racism.
she got reincarnated as Trisha Paytas' baby. And then since it's a long title, they say, by a song by Fall Out Boy. So that's what I'm
That
saying.
is such an oddly specific one, but you were close.
Hey, Donnie.
Hi, Don.
know.
What
How is
about
that
you,
close?
Nessa? What do you have to say? Reincarnated as a blank. What would you give as a suggestion?
Me?
No, I was gonna say it for Nessa.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm kind of in the daze.
Just anything.
Time I got reincarnated as a daze. Let's go.
I was like, I would probably more likely get reincarnated as a bat.
As a bat.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I
Okay.
can smack people with it.
Okay, so
Okay.
here's the answer because TSS knows it. Want to give the answer?
Vending machine, let's go!
Wait a minute. Wait, hold up.
A vending
hot.
machine.
How was Polly's answer close?
What?
No, I'm.
What do you mean?
Okay, no, KG said after you gave your answer, KG goes close. I'm like, how was that close? You remember Family Guy where Peter like starts asking the kids questions and Peter goes close, and then he says an answer that's not related at all, and Brian goes, how was that close?
No. You want to know how it's close?
All right,
Yeah, that's exactly it.
all right, let's have it.
The main protagonist is called Elizabeth. There you go.
It dispensed the IV fluid that was given during labor.
Yo. Oh no! What in the fuck? What in the fuck?
Also, I was lying about but like, holy shit. But yeah, so this is apparently getting an anime at some point. I forgot what day it was supposedly going to be happening. It was announced in August 2022, though, that it would be receiving an anime adaptation. However, the other one that I also have here as well, because there is another one to discuss, is reincarnated as a sword.
What?
Well, I feel like that. Weirdly, I feel like that one's the least offensive to me. I don't know why.
You reincarnate
Irony is that's the least offensive. Yeah, it's an offensive item.
into yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. A sword to me was like the next logical step.
Sure.
Just imagine you get reincarnated as Excalibur, and it's like, well, you got to fuck's touching my knob. Like, what the fuck?
Turn out the horny maid
I
or
can't
something.
wait till they have the balls to go. That time I got reincarnated as my dad and met my wife.
There is a manga out there
I
that
don't
actually
have the
does that.
balls for that. I know
don't know
there's
if they'll
one
ever make
anime
an
I was
anime.
trying to watch. I was gonna watch the anime where it's like he like hangs out with his he hangs out with this girl, but the girl turns out to be the stepmother's daughter or some shit. I can't remember the full detail of it, but it's very intricate. Like it's like a lot of like it's like a lot of like closely related but not related shit.
No, I could just imagine somebody making a doujin. It's like time it was reincarnated as the Monado. Reincarnated as the Monado. Somebody's got to make that shit.
Oh, now it's Shulk time.
It's Ryan time.
Ryan time. Oh shit!
It's
This is the Monado
Oh!
power.
Rosales found it. My mom's stepdaughter is my ex. That's the one. Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't that get an anime? Yeah, that did.
Yeah, it's already there. I saw that. I said I was gonna watch it. It's on my banners list
Oh,
right
it's
now.
so weird, bro. This one, I'll tell you that much. I saw clips of it on YouTube. It is something. I'll just go with that.
Thank you, Rosales. I was looking all over for it. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Donnie. I'll watch it. Like I said,
Listen, if you get Donnie's seal of approval,
put it on your My Anime list right now. So
it was already on it. It was already on my to be watched list because I saw it on the you know how like if there's a certain site I go to watch journeys. But what it does is that it also shows the other anime currently running. And then I saw that fucking my stepmom's daughter is my ex. I was like, ooh, what's that? And I put it on my likes list to watch for later.
This man skips Licorice Recoil, skips
Oh,
the freaking
I need to watch
skips-
Licorice Recoil too.
What was it, Kiss Engage or some shit?
Yeah.
Skips all these other quality content, but the stepmother one, nah, fuck, I gotta go for that.
Well, because the title just had a lot going for it.
No, that's the thing. Sometimes these titles can be so stupid that they are engaging enough for you to just go and give it a shot, man.
I pulled my girlfriend's pants down and couldn't believe what I saw. And they're like, ooh, what
I love
anime
that.
is this?
Actually, that was a good one-shot manga. I do appreciate it.
Right.
Now, also, seriously, if I have to give you some suggestions, because I know these are slept on, Parallel World Pharmacy is a good one. If you guys ever want to learn things about the studies of pharmacy or being a pharmacist, that is a really good anime because basically he gets reincarnated into a kid in a parallel world. And in that world, the world of pharmacy and pharmaceutical stuff never really took off. So now he has to bring in these elements and medicines that existed from his real world into the fantasy world. And it creates such an engaging story that you would be surprised with how well they develop it, especially even into the final episode. It's really good. 12 episodes currently going right now. Highly give it my seal of approval. Do give it a shot. I guarantee you guys will enjoy that one. Once again, it's called Parallel World Pharmacy. The other one, just as another quickie, I want to give a shout out to Futo Pi as well, the Kamen Rider W anime. I am not a Kamen Rider fan. I never watched any Kamen Rider. The only times I ever heard of Kamen Rider was from TSS, and that's as far as that goes. And I'm going to tell you right now, Futo Pi, I enjoy the hell out of it, man. It is such a well-crafted show. 9 episodes still going right now. And I'm curious to see where the next episode arc is going to take these cast members next. So those are my 2 suggestions that I honestly would recommend people to give a shot in viewing from this season.
I should. It's like I should actually check it out. Even though I haven't really watched a lot of like Kamen Rider, but I know about the series because of my brother.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be interested to see how they handle it because I'm familiar how like Tokusatsu and Kamen Rider works. So it'll be interesting. I know as I mentioned, I think last week it was like a lot of people were divided about it, but that could be something maybe over the holidays. Maybe I'll watch.
No, like I mentioned, I give it my approval, and I'm not a Kamen Rider fan at all, and I enjoy it. Also, one of the female characters in that show is also really great as well. So you'll learn more about her story as it progresses on as well. Urusei Yatsura's coming out next month. Yeah, we did talk about that, Donnie, and I'm excited to see that. Like I mentioned before, I believe it is going to be a remake of the original series that aired way back when. I don't
1980s.
Yeah, but it looks like they captured the art style of the original series.
Well, yeah,
to a T.
yeah, that's exactly what they had to do because it's like if they remade Touch today, they have to make the character designs out of the 1980s because that's the whole aesthetic.
Now, here's the real question though that people might need to ask.
Okay.
Do you need to watch the original before you hop into this one?
That's a good question. The problem
yes. And no.
Well, the problem is Urusei Yatsura has like over 100 and something episodes in the original series. Like maybe 180. like a lot.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, though. This is a remaster, and I think this this one is only going to have like 46 episodes, I think, or something like that. I think that was what it was confirmed to be. So they're not going to cover everything. I feel in just
freaking the Nagatoro VA is going to be Lum. Get the fuck out. Let's fucking go.
Really now?
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, there you go. Get your seal of approval ready for that one.
Oh shit.
Oh man, but I'm very grateful that Uzaki, since we're talking about gals and crazy ones, Uzaki-chan, which is, if you guys remember, used to be one of the most controversial characters that existed on social media.
Yeah, Sugoi Dekai, that shit.
Mm-hmm. It's getting the second season airing next month on October 1st, around the same time with Spy Family. And she's coming back with the whole cast, and I'm excited for that. I love the first season. I love the stupid cat. And I'm so excited to see these characters come back, especially for one character in particular, who I hope to see great quality content from here in this upcoming season. Now, with that being said, since we're talking about anime, Emmy, I think we should also probably bring this up too, since you're also going to be taking care of this. We decided, outside of just simply doing the watch parties that we do every Friday nights for the Annie Poke series of PM 2019, we decided to extend that a little bit.
Yes.
So Saturday, we're going to be also having a secondary watch party for the anime. And that's going to be a lot of fun. The ones that we're going to be covering...
Which one?
Is going to be for Spy Family, the second part.
Ooh.
The other one that I also would recommend, even though I know everyone's going to sleep on it, is Mid-Hero Academia, because these are airing on October 1st, which is going to be on this Saturday. So the ones that could fit are Spy Family Part 2, My Hero, Uzaki-chan, Iruma-kun is also going to be on a Saturday too. I think,
the 8th.
Yeah,
the
but
8th,
on the following week, so yeah.
Yeah, so you know,
wait, are we streaming those on Saturday morning? You said
No. They're going to be in like.
Damn! I can't join you all.
No, I'm not doing it like night. I'm doing like maybe.
Well,
like 6
okay, so here's the thing. Iruma-kun is going to come out really fucking early because normally the time slot on NHKE is somewhere around 5:30 p.m., which means it's going to come out at like 4 a.m. here.
Waku. But yeah, that don't matter to us because it's just like any poke. We don't care. We just wait until we start the stream. So, I mean, have we decided on a time frame for when we'll do these watch parties?
I don't think we decided on the time yet, but we are going to be posting the schedule for October as well. So we will be including that as well in terms of the time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll add that a little bit later. But as you said, I think you said nighttime, right? So.
Yeah, probably not like super late, but around the later hours, so that everybody can get the chance to, like how we do for Annie Poke. So we'll definitely be doing the watch party for those, ladies and gents. So if you guys want to get a heads up on some of the shows like Spy Family, make sure to watch season 1. Iruma-kun, make sure to watch the 2 seasons. You got 2 weeks for that one. And Uzaki-chan, watch season 1 as well. Mid-Hero, watch 5 seasons.
No.
No.
I like My Hero Academia, guys.
I didn't finish season 5, and I'm not going to. Okay, and I'm not starting season 6
I literally
either.
just bought movie 2 not like a month ago.
No. See, that's Movie Academia. That's
movie.
I've
They
been
put
keeping up
effort
with
into
manga.
that.
When these fucking
That's fine.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Well,
Like, I actually just caught up with all of it yesterday.
the
What did
second
you
movie
think
is
about
my,
some of the recent decisions?
the second movie is my favorite.
Okay, thank you for
I don't
responding.
know,
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for helping back
Needed
up
to
my
hear.
source.
That's all you
I
need to
know.
hear.
I haven't finished it. I haven't finished the 5th season for My Hero
No.
Academia.
It's
See,
okay.
look at that.
You guys
Look
have
at
pretty
that.
you guys have pretty much a whole year. What the fuck?
Dude, that's how bad it was. You've never seen people.
I thought it was
midway.
alright, guys. Damn.
But is it for the My Hero standards? Is the question.
I
To
mean, I
which
think
that
it
is
was
a solid no.
it was okay. Like what the fuck?
Do you not understand how significant of a deal that season was meant to be to get to this point that we're about to enter right now? And they fumbled it all up to now where all of this stuff that we're going to get in the
They
6th
knew that
season
was
is going to
that
feel
bad.
weird. Dude, they made a sequel to season 6 in the final episodes of season 5.
Yeah. Really?
Yes!
Wow, that's even worse. I didn't finish it, so
Yeah, they skipped the shit. They skipped it, and now we're going to put it in season 6. But you know the context that it's already happened, and you already know what went down, I think. So,
Yeah.
yay?
Slide Time was season 5, right?
No,
Or was that
that's
season
another
4?
thing. Well, that's another thing. To KG's defense, I'm gonna give him this because Terrell brought it up too. KG and Terrell are manga watchers of My Hero, or manga readers of My Hero Academia. Yeah, they just look, they stare at the manga. They don't read it. They just look at it. Anyway, they're manga readers. I only watched My Hero Academia via the movies and the anime. Those are the only context I got. I can understand the weirdness of the pacing of how they treated certain arcs. For example, I think they switched the villain and the Endeavor arcs. I think they switched them, the order.
Yes.
And I think they did that because the World Hero Mission was coming out. So they had to, like, promote that movie. And the best way to do it is to have the arc with Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo in it because their movie's coming up soon. So to promote the movie, they gotta have the arc right next to it. So I get it. Weirdness. No. I get it. But at the same time, like, the arcs are almost interchangeable, so it doesn't faze me. I look at it, there's some things that look kind of weird, but the title literally says a few months ago, and then I'd be like, alright. And then I just sort of am settled with it. I don't know. They have the right to be offended by it, because I can definitely see if you're a faithful manga reader, it's weird. To me, I've been enjoying it up to this point. My favorite being the one where they do the training for Class A versus Class B in the training thing. I like that. That's fun. I haven't been offended by it yet. There've been some things that have been weird, but I haven't been offended by it.
No. See, like, you can still enjoy it. And you know, hell, even Polly, who even said she was a manga watcher now, she said as well that, like, even now, the current story that's happening at this moment is also giving her a mixed reaction to what's going on. And listen, I'm going to tell you right now, season 6 is going to deliver. Up front, it is going to absolutely blow everyone's expectations out the goddamn window. As long as they deliver it justice like what they did with season 1 and season 2. And the thing is, I'm still going to enjoy it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to neglect what they did in season 5, because that leaves, hell, even to people who watch just the anime still find it a bit bizarre that you did that decision to now put us back in time instead of leaping forward in time like the normal traditional story should be like. You know, why are we going forward? That means these characters are okay. That means you already came to the conclusion that nothing really happened. But there's significant amount of things that happened, and we don't get all the details because you decided to push that shit forward instead of letting the story naturally progress like it should be, because you wanted to promote a movie.
Now, here's the sad part. That they were promoting the third movie. The third movie is my least favorite movie.
That's what hurts the most. It's the worst film of the trilogy.
Really? I like the third movie.
No. So you can still like it, but it does not neglect that it's the worst one.
No, the villain's motivation is literally, I can't touch people, so everybody's gotta die. I like it so stupid.
You're dead.
That movie is so fucking stupid.
So basically like Midas touch without.
Well, to give context, the villain's quirk is the ability to repel things, but that also means that he can't touch anybody. So because of that, he's like, people with quirks are cursed. So I'm gonna relieve everybody who has a quirk of their curse and kill them. And I'm like, bruh, seek therapy. This is gone far beyond.
But the hero's quirk is a bird.
Far beyond plus all.
Bird.
We're all quirkless in our own way.
Thank you, Polly. Thank you. Yeah, the like, bro, like, dude, yeah. There's bigger problems here than people with quirks, my guy.
Yeah.
You need therapy.
I don't want to spoil anything. Mm-hmm. I feel like I wasn't prepared for this to be the final, most intense arc. And I thought we were going to get to spend like some more time with the Class 1A and possibly 1B. In their next 2 years.
Class 1A and Class 1A.
Yeah, and I thought maybe like this arc would happen either during a time skip when they're actually like full-fledged heroes, or as a compromise in their very last year at UA. Like,
I agree with you, Polly. They ain't ready to fight the villains right now. They ain't not.
Listen,
They're
like,
not-
oh, I'm like, "Ugh, this is happening all so soon. Like,
They don't give these characters a chance to breed. And you
No,
want to
they
know
don't.
why? It's because of the camping arc. That arc ruined a lot
What?
of what came forward. That camping trip.
they went camping.
or
Yeah,
what-
yeah. They,
so
the
here,
camp
I
training arc, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing. He was it Horikoshi? He was setting things up during the camping stuff, right? But apparently there was a lot of negative reception towards that because of how it was taking its time. To where I believe he had to rush a lot of things in that moment of the arc, which would explain why certain things just sort of happen and why some characters appear there and then don't do anything. That unfortunately is kind of why the story is in this like motion, or at least in my opinion anyway. It feels like they're just doing this for the sake of making everything feel like it's moving without it feeling like it needs to halt, with the story plot lines. Let me see if I can get the exact quote thing, because that shit had me caught off guard. I'll tell you that much. The forest training camp, I think it was. That's what it was. Here we go. It says here, My Hero Academia mangaka reveals fan rejection of villains led to delay of the traitor reveal, rushing off the forest training camp arc. So I'm not going to read the spoilers because there are some things that aren't here. But just get that title alone to kind of put you in perspective for how things have been progressing with this show. And like why everything feels like it needs to always move, That at least that's what I got to say on that. But yeah, you guys can look it up for yourselves if you want to on Google. But it is, I'm not gonna talk about that Snipes, but yeah, we'll save that for when it comes. Okay, but to now move forward again to our topics at hand. Emmy, what were those shows we're gonna watch again?
So we're gonna be watching Spy X Family. I think you said. What else did you? What else? Did you say?
Uzaki-chan, Iruma-kun.
Uzaki-chan. Yes, and no, we're not watching Mid Hero. Please, no.
And it sucks because that is supposed to be the show that's going to do everything right, or the season. No,
they're
seriously,
not gonna do
season
everything
6,
right.
I'm telling you right now, is supposed to be the one. The one that everyone kept saying after season 3 that it's going to be the best one, or season 4 it's going to be the best one. Nobody talked about season 5. But season 6 is going to be truly the best one. And also there isn't a movie coming out, so they actually put their animation and production in season 6.
Yet. You never know. Yet.
But at least
honestly,
they already
I don't
finished the
believe
production of the anime to get to this point, I'm assuming.
I don't try. Here's the thing with My Hero. This is my issue. Okay, it's just they've at some point they just started caring only about the movies to the point where like even the animation was suffering, the story was suffering. Just they took their entire team and put it to the movies because that's what's making the money. That's it. That's what it became. My Money Hero Academia. That's what it became. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm fine. That's it. Because like at the end of the day, it comes down to like adapting the manga. And if you're not doing that correctly, then and they're just like pushing things around for the sake of the movie, which, by the way, like I know this is gonna be a really like
hot take,
different opinion, but I don't like the second movie for that reason.
Hey, I like the second movie. Yo, what the fuck? I love this movie.
Finally, an opinion.
I'm sorry, I don't like the second movie.
I like the second movie. What the fuck? I like that one. Damn it, that's my favorite one.
Here's the thing,
And I've
Tyrone.
never seen the second
I
one.
like the first. I like both the first and the second. I don't know how I feel about the third.
If I had to-
Actually,
If I had to put in order, I would put the first movie as number 1. I would put the third movie, and then I would put the second movie as the last one.
Oh, I put
I'm sorry.
if I had to put them in order, the first movie that I like is the second one. The second movie's the first, and the third movie's the worst. Bruh, the second movie's good because like just it actually it involves all the cast. They all do something here without the help of the pro heroes. And 2, I like it because like we finally get to see Deku like Hakon, or like this kind of preludes to the theme of what was happening in that season where he's helping Eri So he's protecting
Yeah.
children now. Like it's very clear he's got people looking up to him now.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of helps his growth as a hero per se.
Yeah,
The ending's kind of weird.
That's what I was gonna. That's exactly the reason why. It's because of that ending, and also because
that ending's a mind fuck. I'm not gonna. That ending's stupid. But
that whole thing, like the whole movie, it's like whatever they were covering hasn't even happened yet. So if you're only watching the anime, it makes no sense.
Okay, I got it.
Absolutely no sense.
I got it. So
you have to understand that.
All right. So there we go. I made the open choice to wait till the part in which that movie takes place to watch it. I did not watch it when the movie came out, because when the movie came out, it's awkward.
Exactly, it's so awkward.
I waited.
And then, like, okay, small. I won't say like what the.
So yes, I can agree. The pacing is fucked up.
The pacing is messed up, and then the ending is just like they do all of this. The end, like I'm not gonna give credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. The movie looks fantastic. It looks amazing. Storyline, it's all over the place, especially for the pacing, especially where it actually places into the actual story as a whole for like the anime at least. The ending, they do all of this, and then they just decide at the end, oh, can I have backsies? Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
The movie's ending definitely was like, oh shit, we wrote ourselves into a corner to make a resolution. And
that's what I don't like about it.
It very quickly realized it was a movie, and everything has to go back to normal.
Yeah, and it's not canon, so it's just like it's like, bro, what's the point then? What like that movie placement should have been at the very end of My Hero. If that
anime movies ending, always have to do that thing that lets you know that things go back to normal for the sake of the story making sense. But it should never feel that way. Like in movie 1, Deku gets the gauntlet from what's her name? From Melissa. And that gauntlet essentially allows Deku to use 100% without the fear of, busting his body up. Yeah. But in order for things to go back to normal and for him to not be overpowered in the canon, that gauntlet has to break. That's how this ends. Mm-hmm. Movie 2 didn't know what to do with that.
They were like, oh no, we did it. So we're just going to take it back.
Like, one for all, decided to give you a freebie on this one.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the issue I have with this. Like, they do all of this only to just take it back at the end. And I'm like, what's the point? And then you set this high expectation of what you can expect from the anime. And then you realize you're coming back to the anime where you had no team working on it. So then you have Slideshow over here with the Mario fight.
Not Slideshow. Not Slideshow.
Slideshow Academia over here, just trying to finish the season, like strong right after the movie. And it's just like, no, you can't do that. It's
not PowerPoint Academia.
Exactly.
You see why it's mid, Tyrone?
Yeah, this is why I don't like so I understand like a lot of people really like the second movie, but I just feel like that's where you realize that the movies just became more important than than the actual story overall.
I will say your reason for not liking movie 2 is valid. However,
you disagree.
I will still disagree. I like the movie around it. That ending does leave a bad taste in your mouth. I will definitely give you that. I can't even fight that. That's stupid. The ending of that movie is dumb. It's fucking dumb. But come on, we get Might plus you, and that's dope.
Yeah, we get the song, bro. Can we at least accept the song?
Well,
okay, but the second movie you get a bird. Okay, that was cute.
We get Might plus you, accompanied by Deku and Bakugo beating the shit out of a guy. Like, isn't that what it's all about?
My hero were the punches we saw along the way, bro.
Oh my god.
The problem I have with movie 3 is that, like, I think movie 3 is a feel-good movie out of all of them.
That's why I like it. That's why, because it feels similar to movie 1, but it's like, I'll agree with, I can't like argue with you in terms of the villain, because that's kind of stupid. It's just like, really is.
And Deku's motivation he doesn't get a power-up or anything in the third movie, he just gets I gotta try harder boost, and then just sort of beats the villain. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? He just sort of did better than he did last in the fight and won.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, movie 3 was just.
But okay, here's the thing though, right? So like, yeah, if we go onto like, I like movie 3, but if we're going against like that whole thing where a lot of people didn't like movie 3, then you have season 5 to fall back on. But season 5 was not good because then they switched everything around to promote this movie that quote unquote wasn't good. So it's like, well, what did it cost? It cost everything. This is what they did.
Marketing.
And then the worst part is the villain arc made no sense because the story that, like, okay, wait, what was the order that they did? Because I know when they put the villain arc, it made absolutely no sense. Like at this point, it was like, oh, why am I getting context now? So like they explained, they did the Endeavor stuff first, I think.
They did the Endeavor stuff, then the villain stuff.
Yeah, which made no sense.
Well, yeah, because again, the movie came out at that point.
Yeah, but then like in story context, that makes no sense. Wouldn't you have like the villain stuff first to like kind of build up tension and to build up their plot, and then do the Endeavor stuff instead of the other way around? Like it just didn't make sense to me. It's just like it was dumb. And then at that point, I was just like, you know what? I think My Hero hit its peak in season 3, and that was it.
Damn.
Like after that, I was just like, you know what? It's just trying to make money. That's pretty much all it's trying to do at this point. And you know what? There's better anime out there. Like here's the thing, I liked My Hero for what it was, and I did enjoy it up until that point. I did like I did like Class A.
I just died. So.
Oh, that's okay. I did like Class
I've been
1A.
dead for a long time.
I did like Class 1A and just seeing like them like develop. I wish there was like a little bit more in terms of them because it was kind of just mainly focused on like either like Deku, of course, Todoroki, and then Bakugo as well. And of course All Might and stuff. But I wish there was a little bit more in that. But for what I did see, I did enjoy it. I just think as soon as they started like focusing way more on the movies, that's when it really took it downhill. And like I know even people who are reading the manga right now are saying like it's not good. So I don't know. It's why continue something that is just gonna make like why? Like time is so precious. You know, I wanna watch something that's gonna make me happy. So therefore I'm gonna watch Waku Waku. Yeah. Waku Waku.
Waku Waku.
Yeah.
Indeed. not the Shakira song, just in case to not confuse people. That's Waku.
Spy X Family. Spy Family. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that instead.
I love Spy Family, but I don't know. My Hero isn't. To me, it wasn't that bad. Like I get it. I get
you're valid.
Oh no.
Yeah,
See, you're valid, Tyrone, as a anime only for now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Why the hell that plays?
Yeah, was that like an audience clap? What the? I'm just
No,
like
that was no. It's because 2 days ago marked the anniversary of SNL, where the Queen played on SNL.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 82, where freaking Freddie's voice was like completely in tatters.
Also, Rob, so I watched one episode of Rent a Girlfriend. I am scarred. I can't. No. So.
Now, I will say this. Has My Hero been the best anime I've seen in a while? No, the most recent anime I've been watching still is Black Clover, and I think that's been better than My Hero.
What happened to your Shield Hero, buddy?
I'm watching Shield Hero at a very, very slow pace.
What happened to Haikyuu?
So here's the problem with Shield Hero. I didn't watch the first episode of Shield Hero I was introduced to wasn't the sub. For some reason, my sub one didn't work. It kept breaking, and I didn't want to search. So I ended up watching the dub version, and I just went on from there. So it's awkward for me to watch the dub because I know what's going to happen. Because a certain actor who plays Naofumi isn't going to be playing Naofumi anymore because, no longer exists. Well, he exists in our hearts, but he's not here. So I'm just like taking it very slowly. Because I'm like, damn, yeah, that happened. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do I deal with? I'm just gonna have to keep watching it. So I've been taking my sweet ass time with Shield Hero. Sadly, I think I might have to just suck it up and watch the Japanese version.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, man. I feel the same way too because, well, what was it? The Misfit Demon Academy's got confirmation of its second season, and I'm so excited for it. But if you guys remember about the controversy that happened a while back, he had to the VA had to let himself go from that role, and now they got a brand new VA. And I'm gonna be upfront with you, he does not fit the character at all, bro.
Damn.
And it hurts my heart because it's like,
it's kind of a situation where when for Yokai Watch when they replaced Johnny Young Bosch as Nate.
yeah, you got so used to it. But even then, it's not just only you. Like, because I can respect when VAs need to change. It does make sense.
It's fine.
It's fine. But the thing is, the VA and the people directing the voice talent need to understand what made the original VA a hit. And I think what happened is that the main protagonist is supposed to be a cocky but confident kind of character and super serious when needs to. This one, he just sounds nothing but serious. At least from the trailer we got. He doesn't have like that cocky attitude or that like smug aura behind him. He just straight up sounds overly serious. And that does not reflect the character, in my opinion, well. When you take only one element out of many elements that made the voice talent behind Anos Voldigold that much of an incredible character. So yeah, that's just my take on it. Of course, I'm going to still hold my thoughts on it because, season 2, they only just gave us a snippet. That could just be a little tease. And who knows, he could actually provide some really good moments in the show. So season 1, just going to say right now, give it a watch if you guys like it. I mean, he literally pulled the whole, you can't kill me when I die sort of shtick. So I mean,
people die
when they are killed.
yeah, but it's like, you thought, killing me doesn't mean I'm dead, like what the
It's gonna
fuck?
take a lot more. It's not gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot more than killing me to kill me.
No, that's pretty much what he did.
He did.
It's fucking hilarious.
Just kidding.
That's from fucking Doctor Strange. Is my favorite line in the movie.
Oh god. But yeah, so curious about season 2 for that one. Also very curious about that TG anime that's coming out, I think in January as well. That's gonna be another
EG Prestige.
No, not that.
AG, our anime's up.
Oh shit! All right, let me get right into it.
We're finally in an anime after so
Start the
long.
opening.
We finally made an opening! Yay! I got no.
Run
Also,
into the sunset.
Also, for the folks that want to check out, Nagatoro's next chapter is going to be released on the 4th, so that's a week from today.
hey. After the last chapter, yeah, kind of want to know what happens.
Yeah, the fucking the cliffhanger, man. It's like the last 3 chapters have been like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but hey, it's been solid hits, bro.
Yeah,
when is the
indeed.
KG anime getting a beach episode? The girls all said no with getting designs of swimsuits, so they said that. So yeah, but the boys, on the other hand, will definitely get swimsuits though.
The boy.
Dumbo.
I'll sell ice cream. There we go.
No, but if I was to give everybody like a summer variant outfit, it's not going to be like that, Lude. Like, it's going to be like one of those kind of like frilly designs everybody would wear.
I'll be wearing my V Shoujo fucking.
You'll be wearing a shirt. It'll have like Gura there or something.
Shirt with freaking case on it.
Oh, Keisan, or I was going to say for the other one, Gura, just
Not-
because of the beach thing.
Yeah.
The shark thing,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
swimsuit like lawns and it's,
to be fair, I mean, the whole Gura hoodie actually matches Polly's colors.
Huh.
Hey.
No, legitimately, I'm kind of curious to see what everyone's swimsuit designs would look like now for both the boys and the girls.
And I'll show everybody my swimsuit design. Hold on.
Wait, what do you mean?
No. I mean, if I get PokePod art done by Sergi, would I
Ah,
ask him
shit.
to...
Yeah, y'all want my swimsuit design? I got you.
It's the beach episode, the token beach.
No, see, that's what people are
Fair
saying
warning.
in the chat.
Fair
They're saying, when are we
warning.
getting our beach episode?
Yeah, fair warning. I'm hot as fuck, so get ready for that shit.
Oh, God. Oh, what was that one episode of SpongeBob when they're just straight up naked at the beach? What episode was that one?
Was it a new one?
No. It was the one from the original seasons when they were like posing in the beach.
That would be Dojin R34 territory, and we're not ready for that shit.
No, it's not because I don't know how many people watch Fire Force, but they do a yearly calendar contest with men, and now that's crossing the line because the men are nude in the calendar. That's the whole joke. And they spent a whole episode on it.
Yo, lordy.
All right,
but
I've been watching Fire Force recently too.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. I'm not a big fan of the songs, but I like the characters though. I like
just
season
the,
1 had the best
yeah,
songs.
yeah. I like the tweet I put a while back where I was like, Iris watching everybody take out the fire before she says "La Tom," and it's this guy from Baltimore going, "Yeah, I love my boys, the firemen. They coming out, they taking out the fire. They got the ladder. Go to see what it do." I love it. I love it. I love that tweet. I love that tweet so fucking much.
Good lord.
Because he's just standing there hyping his firemen up, and the firemen are like, "Can you stand back? This place is burning."
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking funny.
All
And he's
right.
from Baltimore, so his accent's kind of weird.
Oh no,
Yeah, it's like
I
a
gotta
it's
see
like a
that clip
hybrid.
again.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hybrid accent. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'll
It's
send
like,
it back.
it's like Mason Dixon line kind
Yeah.
Swimsuit arc for the PokePod is just a distraction from the idle units in the pod. I know
God.
you guys have made jokes, especially you, Emmy, because you're much more with the community. Didn't you at one point just like made everybody be pre-cure?
Oh, I don't know what's.
Like
Wait,
you
that was
made
me?
everyone like you assigned everybody to a pre-cure character.
That wasn't me, but
No. I mean, you know what I'm referring to, right? It
yeah,
was,
I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
who was it that did it? Was it what was?
Does that mean I have to go muy cute?
Oh, wait, maybe I
shit.
did with Love Live
Kale did it.
units.
Yeah, killed it. Killed it.
Yeah,
I don't remember the characters though.
I would love it if we could get artworks of the characters here.
I should do it with the
Oh
my
Love
God.
Live subunits.
Oh, that would be nice too. Hey, like make a reference to like other animes through your art designs. I could ask Sergi to do that. But right now, though, in terms of artwork, there is going to be a halt on that. I will explain probably after the pod to you guys about what's going to be happening with that. But it is going to be a fascinating one.
Alright.
So, and to those and the chat as well, do stay tuned. You're going to see some very intriguing things happening this November. I'll say that much. Yes. All right, so let's get to it then. What else do we got to talk about tonight in terms of topics? Thank you, Turn.
Sorry, I was clearing my throat, but at the same time, I don't want to talk about the recap.
Any
It's so
poke
fucking stupid.
Either.
Okay, you know
Any
what?
poke?
How about we don't talk about the episode and instead
Okay.
talk about the fact
There was an
that
episode.
supposedly there is going to be a recap in episode 129.
What the fuck? Dude! KG, I think we need to do that
Make
thing
it
again.
end.
KG, I
Make
think we
it
need to do that. I think we need to do that thing again where one of our PokePods was literally just playing old PokePod clips again.
Oh, can we do that, please?
I feel like that's a better recap.
Please.
So let me see
End of
if
the
I
year.
can find it.
Yeah.
Maybe on the final episode of this series.
Yeah, that or end of the year. I like the end of the year idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, recap the recap.
Yeah.
Now here's
That's a
the
better
question I
recap.
have to ask chat. What has been your favorite recap episode so far? Because that technically now you have a lot of
Shut up,
choices you
KG.
can actually. No, they have a lot of
None of
choices.
them.
Okay, so allow me to explain. So there has been some information that's been going around. Not 129, I'm sorry.
There's a lot of
128.
disappointments. What's your favorite disappointment?
Yeah, so episode 128 is supposedly going to be the episode where we might be seeing a recap of something. What the fuck are they gonna recap? That I don't. Okay,
They already
maybe
did everything.
no. Well, actually, yeah. Well, I don't know. But
Nothing
anyway,
has
episode.
even happened for them to recap.
Right.
So
That
here's the,
time they met Butch and
That's the
Cassidy.
last recap.
so what's the next episode? 127 was it? I think 127 is the next episode. Yeah, because 126 is this week's episode, which is Go for Dream Goes Road to Mew. Episode 127 is going to be Go and Aceburn, the place where it all began, and then supposedly. Once again, supposedly 128 is going to be another recap, which 129 might be the final episode for the Project Mew arc.
What?
And then 130 and 131 are supposedly the finales, because 131 is
What?
supposedly the final episode of the series.
What?
According to
What?
leaks and stuff like that.
Well, then again, they
Damn,
can't
so
really
they
expect
just screwed themselves, basically.
Why would? Oh, I give up. You know what?
Missed
Fine.
that.
Wait, so how many episodes?
Okay, so
So it's
Actually,
1/126.
let's go back real quick. TSS, you might know about what happened a while ago
Yes.
with the dub scene, I think. You want to give a
Yes,
little info
because
on that?
what ended up happening is Netflix accidentally tweeted out the wrong number for the last season for Journeys. They originally said I think it was like 54.
Correct.
Which
Yeah.
is which TPCI had to clarify and said, no, that's incorrect. We made a mistake.
Yeah, because if it had been 54 episodes, that would have meant that there would have still been 16 more episodes that would need to air that would then finish the series off for good, but that would imply that the next season of the anime wouldn't start until 2023, if that was to be the case.
Which is not going to happen.
Which is not going to happen. You know how Pokemon is very stingy with making sure everything is on the dot and on time. So supposedly what's being mentioned is that 131, this was talked about a while ago on the stream. Apparently 131 is meant to be the final episode of the series to wrap things up for Journeys. However, if you guys noticed, we are currently reviewing 126.
Yeah.
127 is the Go and Ace Burn episode, which they go back to the beginning and also give us one of the most dumbfounded moments I think we've ever seen in a preview for an episode. And then, if this is true, if 128 is a recap episode, that would mean that the Project Mew arc finale would then probably take place in 120 or 129, but then we'll only have 2 episodes left of the series of Pokemon 2019.
And then we're getting a week break on the 7th.
Wait, we're getting a break?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, on the 7th.
Yeah, so no episode. So no, wait. That means so that means that no episode after this week.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Welcome to OLM
Production
OLM
problems.
fucking production hell. This is like the
Bad.
most production problems since fucking Johto.
Honestly,
You remember when they were considered the kings and queens of like being on time and such ahead of time? Like they always talked about like
and as
the
I mentioned,
6 month gap.
and the fucked up thing is that as I mentioned last week, there are other parts of OLM. There's other teams in OLM that are not struggling like this. Like Yokai Watch is, like I said, Yokai Watch I believe is a team Inoue, and they're on fucking time. They have the funny thing is during the whole Backstreet Boys thing, they only had to take 1 week off, and everything after that has been on time.
Oh.
That was it. They only I think they only re-aired episode 1, and then they went back to airing the show. They only
Do you
had
think it
1
has
week.
anything to do with also the fan reception? How
No.
like a lot of
No. I personally think it's because of maybe obvious production problems, probably both in the executive section, but also as well in the second and the first and the second and key animation, and also the lower, like the Genga animations, the ones that do like the in between animations, because you see a lot of we've seen a lot of freaking studios working on the in between animations, like a shit ton. And you've had episodes with fucking 8 animation directors, 25 first and second key animators, and tons of studios like swapping out, and it's a mess. And especially and on top of that too, we've already had Rika getting Backstreet Boys, and Daiki getting fucking Backstreet Boys, and fucking who is it?
Koharu's
Shinichiro
VA?
Miki, Koharu's VA, and Shinichiro Miki, Kojiro's VA. So you had five fucking main cast members getting the disease, and then animation problems, production problems. It's a clusterfuck, 100% clusterfuck.
And it just hurts, man.
Damn.
It
But
absolutely
Yeah.
stings.
okay, I know we're not talking about the clip show, but I'll give my thoughts and your
Yeah,
way
no,
of
no,
it.
we will definitely talk about the clip show because there is still new content. Now we were just joking about that, but we wanted to let people be informed about the stuff that is coming ahead of
Yeah,
that as well. Because I don't feel like
yeah,
we're gonna really dabble too much on the series'
Yeah.
future now, since we've kind of been doing this on a weekly basis, hearing more information about its supposed finale, and
yeah.
not looking really good. But we'll definitely take this opportunity to talk about the recap, buddy. So here's the thing. Let me set this up in the meantime, TSS. Since you were
Sure.
the first one to mention it, I will give you the go to share your input on the latest episode of PM 2019 then. And give us your synopsis on what you thought of the recap episode so far.
Okay, so the episode begins now. Interestingly enough, there's realistically like this is one of the only episodes where like we have no main character. The only main character technically is the narrator. Everybody else is side characters that created new lines. So the first part of the recap is basically Go left his phone. Something unlocked his phone, and then you have just information on Go's Pokemon, basically like freaking more specifically like Aceburn or Cinderace. And what's funny is the interactions between like the Project Muse stuff, which is kind of funny because you see like Tsurugi getting fucking hung up like fucking 3 times, which is fucking funny. Um, but to be fair, they actually did go through all of the Project Muse stuff first, and then we find at the end that it was fucking Grookey fucking around with his phone, which is fucking stupid, but it's fun.
Fuck you every time, man.
That fucking monkey always.
Which that begs the question: where the hell did go? Pardon the pun. To where he left Grookey. He normally takes Grookey everywhere, so it's odd that they just randomly left. It almost feels like this only happened so that this can happen.
I probably got fucking breakfast or something.
He went to get some the big Baja burritos down there or some shit.
But even still, Grookey would be on his shoulder. Like, there's no such. The show has led us to believe that wherever Go goes, Grookey goes. Because, that's the current Galar Pokemon that's in its baby form, so it has to travel with Go for marketing purposes.
What
Yeah.
marketing now?
So okay, so then we get to the second half, and here's the thing. So this actually establishes that all of those fucking radio segments are tied together, because if you look at Renji, he mentions that there have been new programs lately. There have been new radio programs lately, which tells me that this is legitimately like, since the Rockets are out covering the Masters 8 tournament, somebody's got to freaking make the broadcast. So the narrator has already made like 3 fucking shows.
Yeah, even the world is like, God damn, you all really gave him a lot of money this time around this series.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's great by himself. But so I found it very interesting how they this one is to build the Hibani, the Cinderace whole thing. And also it shows Go's stubbornness and ineptness front and center, kind of like it unintentionally did that, because every scene that was shown was tailored to the fact that Go is stubborn. I mean, you see the Hibani thing when he evolved into Reboot, right? Where he was fucking stubborn, saying that, it's okay, don't bother learning a fire move. And then you have the other things where you had more of the Project Muse stuff, where with the Articuno episode where Go is trying to not freaking work as a team, fucking stubborn. So I found it very interesting how they put forth they kind of like, I would imagine that they did this purposely, because there's probably going to be some sort of like breaking point with his stubbornness. That's going to probably happen either next episode or sometime.
Articuno episode was supposed to be that. Because he ultimately agrees with Gary in the Regigigas episode.
Yes. So yeah, but I found it very interesting how they this is how he was supposed to be. This is how he's supposed to develop, but now they have to freaking put it all together in this because the freaking the story has been freaking zigzagging more times than a drunk driver on 995. That's the fucking problem with the series. Yeah, well, that's what it is, But I would say that the recap was okay, but it is the weakest recap so far. I'm gonna give this a 7.4. And so the special stuff for this week, because of Japanese exclusive stuff, you can either get there's going to be 50 people that will either get anime illustrated what is it freaking discs for no, it's not, it's what's the newest one, freaking Meza Star, more 4 Meza Star discs with let's see, we have Lanson Red Gyarados, we have G Max Charizard with Leon, we have Mega, it looks like Mega Garchomp and Cynthia, and Mega what is it freaking we have fucking fucking flying away. um oh my goodness. Mega freaking Mega Metagross and Steven Stone. So you either call one number to get a chance to win one of 50 of those, and the other one is the I Choose You Pokemon catch figure, like plushies with the 3 Galar starters. So those are the only ones, and then the deadline for that to call would have been September the 30th at 6:54 p.m. So 1 minute before the next episode
1
starts.
minute reviews, go.
Damn.
That's pretty much what it is. So yeah, overall, I'd say that this one is the weakest recap out of all of them so far. Not because of the. I'll give them credit. At least they made like these kind of outside segments canon.
The radio shows, you mean?
No, not only just the radio shows, but the Grookey and the Rotom phone interaction, and also the random what was it, the recap episode that we got like in the middle of the series, like in the 70s or 80s, where you had you had Go and Satoshi just stuck randomly in Johto.
No.
that episode. At least I give them credit for at least making it something more than just a fucking bunch of clips with a narrator talking over it.
The only way I will give credit to this episode a little bit more, honestly, is if at the start of the next episode, Go gets scalded by Tsurugi for having his Grookey be the one to take his phone at the time.
Oh God, imagine that.
if they did that shit, I would laugh my ass off, bro. That would have me in tears.
I could just imagine they could do something like that. I hope they do, but again, we can't really put much faith in them anyway. Yeah. But that would be really cool.
Yeah, so let's see what happens.
Exactly.
But what would you give as a score, or is it impossible?
7.
You already did 7.
7.4. So it's the weakest out of all the clip shows. But
okay.
I'd still say the first part is still worth to watch, just to see Grookey fuck around with the phone. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, chat. Honestly, Emmy, Nessa, Tyrone, is there any contributions that we can add to a recap episode that you think was worthy to discuss? Or
how did Go not get fired for technically hanging up on Tsurugi? We know it was Grookey, but like from Tsurugi's perspective, Go just hung up on him twice.
You just ghosted me.
So honestly, in any professional situation, you'd be like, "All right, you're off the Mew project. You want to not take this seriously."
What were you gonna say, Emmy?
No, what's weird is that, okay, whatever the girl's name is, when she like sent that information, Asayu, when she sent like the information, when she sent like that information, it was just recapping, so it was a recap within a recap within a recap. This thing was dumb. It's just I don't know. That's it. That's all I have to say. There's nothing else. I'm done.
Oh no. What about you, Nessa?
Oh, here's the thing. I didn't watch it.
That's fine. I didn't want to watch it again.
I was at the watch party, but I wasn't paying attention to the episode. I was just listening to you guys with the background.
How the hell were you at the watch party? But you weren't watching the episode with the party.
That's great. I
You were
love
just
it.
at the party.
Nessa's that girl who just wants to stand at the corner and just drink fucking Coors Light or something. Let everybody else do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I found out it was a recap, I was like, I can skip that. No need to watch it.
I mean, honestly, she's not wrong.
She's not wrong, but I have to do it for completionist sake.
Yeah, just to get that 100% record streak, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been broken like since AG. So
No, the only episodes he couldn't watch were those Team Rocket versus Team Plasma episodes. That ruined his 100% win streak.
Yeah, but the thing, and also AG 101, that also.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that also.
That's why I said AG.
I mean, actually, technically, we still have footage for the episode from the one trailer from Flets, but that's it. That's all the episode exists. So okay, I watched the preview for 101. Okay, checkbox, because that's all. And you watched the
preview for the Rockets and Plasma episode too. So there's another check there too.
Yeah, exactly.
Good God. Oh well. Well, I like I mentioned before. Oh wait, hold up a second. Let me just get back in here. The recap episode. I mean, it exists. It's there to serve.
The last
its purpose.
episode of Pokemon Journeys was an episode of all time.
This is the recap episode of all time. There you go. It recapped our lives. It showed us everything that we needed to know. It taught us the values of friendships and showed us how to remind ourselves that, honestly, not a lot of Ghost Pokemon really got any development in this series.
Yeah, you know what it also taught me is that his phone password is 5555. Like, what?
I thought that was a pun because of the go or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, no. What they should have done is they should have done 3355, and they could have had a freaking Mega Ranger reference.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen now that
35 Mega. Or no, actually. No, it's supposed to be MEG. No, that would have been 2580, I think. No, 25. What is it? MEGA Mega. No, it would have been. No, it was. Fuck, I don't know. No, 335. No, 335 was fucking Kamen Rider something.
Now that would have been nice, given the fact that we're having a Kamen Rider anime going on.
No, actually, no. Wait a minute. No, 335 was the default thing, the morphing thing for that. But I think like Mega, I don't know, was Mega Break or something like that. That was MEGA Mega. Also, I mean, yeah, that was literally what it is. Yeah, Mega Ranger, 1997. Yeah.
I'm surprised this stupid monkey didn't call emergency services. Be like, hi, how can I help you? Cookie! Like,
gotta call fucking 119 ambulance. Yeah, need a fucking ambulance.
Hey, your DoorDasher's outside. I was just letting you know that I got your food. I took a picture of it.
That would be fucking stupid. Just imagine fucking Pokemon would just fucking like have like Uber Eats. Uber Eats outside, you get a fucking text message.
Yo, that shit would be quality, bro. And it turns out that the person who's in the DuberDash is actually somebody writing a meter.
Honestly,
the call is going out. You just fucking see the notification.
Honestly,
Uber Eats is outside.
The only thing this recap got going for it is weirdly the shit that has nothing to do with the recap. It's the aesthetic of Grookey playing on Go's phone. Honestly, I think they could have just done a whole episode of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Go has family members that we know of. The parents could have called and Grookey could have sat up there and listened to like voice messages. the grandma could like send a video of her on the karaoke because I think she won a karaoke contest or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so they could have done that. They could have shown like a video. It's like a live video footage of everything happening in Sakuragi's lab. So Go keeps track of his Pokemon and what they're doing. Like, there's so much like hidden.
There's an issue though.
What?
That's fleshing out the narrative.
Yeah, I know.
We can't do that in 2022.
It's not even like advancing the plot. It just gives us like an idea of what Go's personal life is like a little bit more.
You know what this episode does to me? It reminds me one thing in particular. God, we know very little of Go's other Pokemon, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, barely anything.
Sadly.
And here's my prediction because of the stupid looking preview for next week's episode. Go is getting that Eternatus back to use for the Project Mew finale. Because his other Pokemon are so underdeveloped, very little used, and have no personal point in being part of this, especially Grookey. So Go needs a souped up, powerful Mon to go and fight against.
Super Mario!
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, he's going to need a super powerful Mon. I think I know where this is going to.
And he's going to need his team of Eternatus.
Eternatus and the Suicune that cleans water only.
No. That's never coming back. And the Regieleki, and they're going to do a dynamic duo moment right there in the whatever the thingy-mabob against Regigigas. Because remember, guys, Regigigas is going to be the key to getting closer to Mew for some reason.
I feel like Go's Mons are like Konosuba team members, only not as funny. Like they all do one specific thing, but there's a huge caveat behind them. Like, for example, Suicune's one of the most like is a powerful legendary Pokemon, but it only cleans water. Like, that's the only thing it does. It can't do anything else.
Here's my question, though. You know, we all talk about like how there's a Project Mew finale and everything on that sort. Here's my question to y'all. How is it a finale? How do they make it a finale? I'm not asking like, oh, it's going to be the finale. I'm asking like, how? Like, they just find Mew? Do they catch it? What did they do? Like literally, I'm confused. Like, what happens? I'm going to assume it doesn't. Yes, I'm going to assume that it doesn't get concluded, and then they're going to use this as an excuse to get Go out of the story, and tell him he has to go to another region and stay there in some military camp or some shit, and has to work there for the rest of his life to then get closer to succeeding and catching Mew. Or something.
Gonna be like that one guy that looked at the freaking the chokehold thing and then freaking sign up for the army.
Oh my god!
And it's Mew doing it.
Resuscitation. The resuscitation.
Yeah, you hear it and you just hear his.
The video I sent.
Yes.
The video.
Yes, that one.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That one.
He's 10, I know, but he'll get older. You know, we're being stupid, chat. We're trying to find ways to extend the session tonight.
I think the popular one I keep running into. We're like, oh, this is Leon's Eternatus all of a sudden.
It's because of this stupid man. No, nobody wants Leon to have Eternatus because of like it making connections to Eternatus and Masters DX. No, the only reason they want it is because that means Leon can come out with that skimpy looking outfit in Pokemon Journeys, and everybody's going to go like, oh, damn, bro. He's
honestly, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Master Editors. To take the part where Grookey's playing with the phone, and Grookey clicks on a certain app on the phone, and all you hear is boom. Yeah.
He pulls out Satoshi from Masters DX.
Nothing.
I was just damn it, you beat me to it. I was gonna say Grookey clicks on the phone, all you hear is the Masters app.
Good God. Nah, but like, yeah, Chad, that That's all I gotta say on the episode. In the preview, there's really not much to add to contribution because I mean, it's a recap episode. What do we do?
Yeah.
How do we do? Why do we do? Do you
At
how
least
do?
Go, at least Go has reception. Look, he has full bars of Pikachu.
I got a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Who took this photo here? The one that's in this passcode lock thingy.
Oh,
Is he screen recording?
oh, that might have been like Raihan maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
that could
no,
be.
wait. No, the previous episode. The previous episode, you know, when Satoshi defeated, Cynthia.
Oh,
You know, they had the whole. Remember, they had the whole thing at the end. They probably
Yeah.
just put the they put the wallpaper.
God, but oh wait.
Continuity.
Oh, here's another thing. And wow, Larry, my buddy Larry, aka our homie who always shows up in the most nice of times, actually brought up a concept because we didn't see this mon appear yet, or at least this form of the mon. And he says G Max Cinderace out of nowhere for Project Mew finale.
Nice.
Ooh.
Because I
No.
mean they're fighting against the Regigigas who's Dynamaxed. Might as well have a G Max Cinderace to beat the shit out of it.
Makes sense.
And then he's gonna freaking have the. Well, that means he's gonna have to see Alistair again to fucking have the max soup.
Or maybe it's no, or maybe it's like Pikachu where it already just has it. No soup required. Because it's a special mon. Because it's Go's mon.
Yeah, but then you can't have the soup, man.
I know. I want the soup too. But life doesn't give us the soup that we want.
No soup for you.
Ah.
No soup for you.
Well, there we go, ladies and gents. We hope you guys enjoyed our
Review.
view of the episode.
Yes.
That's all I can
That I
say.
did not watch.
Yeah, I hope that our review of the episode, or at least TSS's full-fledged review of the episode, was enough to entice you to go and watch the recap episode, to check it out, and then not give your review on the next week because we're not going to be watching that again.
Watch the first 10 minutes. That's all you need.
Actually, he does. Yeah, you know what pissed me off the most? The Grookey moment at the end of the episode could have been so much more like the Mr. Fish
storybook?
story.
Yeah.
And they butchered the shit out of it, man. I'm serious. I was mad by that. They had so much potential. But yes,
Yeah.
so. Alright then.
No.
So what do you guys say? We
double
go and,
sad. That means we got to wrap it up.
yeah.
What the fuck is that? Fucking Nemo.
There it is.
No, that's Coral. That's what
Coral, that's right.
Coral.
Oh no!
Squeed
forgot.
sent me this saying congrats on your marriage. I'm so confused. Isn't she dead?
I heard Alicia left with the kid. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Oh my god.
Damn. Why that child support is gonna be a bitch.
Look at her. She got the suitcase and she got the little kid and she's already on her way, bro. She won't listen to my demands. Look what you did, Joker.
You did it. You clicked Y. Why would you do
As in,
that?
why?
Why?
Not why.
Pokemon
as in
X
yes.
and Y.
I didn't see the Y/N. It was all Joker's fault because she wanted to pass it on like it's some kind of disease because she initially started with John and then she passed it to
Yeah,
me
you're gonna-
and then I ended up looking and wrote Y.
You said yes to marrying a hoe?
No, I said why is it? Why are you sending me this?
Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no.
when they explained to me what happened to KG and while he wasn't here, KG clicked Y. The moment I heard them say KG clicked Y, I went,
bro.
Cosmic! Cool start, bro.
Yeah. Basically, he's gonna end up like that freaking hookah store on Second Avenue, puff and pass. That's what it,
Hookah.
And
Oh my god.
Ooga booga.
Hookah booga. No, man. KG,
Don't
it's
keep talking about
okay.
the
I
actual-
married a man today. We all have trouble.
Oh my
but
god!
Joker, you're supposed to be a lesbian.
And I don't understand Cosmic's marriage. She married Clippy, the paper clip.
What?
No!
Wait a minute. In Word 2000, it turns into a bicycle. That means she has to ride a bike now. Let's go!
Might I suggest city bike?
Yes, 11 miles. Let's go. Actually,
Like Yugi.
the funny thing is, when I got down to the South Street Seaport, the wind was blowing like a motherfucker. Holy shit, that was like 30-mile-an-hour winds.
I feel like when Goku turned Super Saiyan after watching his friend die, like I won't let them get away with this.
Also, I visited Oculus and
Rift?
the World Trade Center. You know the mall that's underneath like three World Trade Center. And
Yeah.
there,
I remember trying to go there before, but I think they were still busy with construction and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's still open. It's open now. I actually went to a gelato stand that was in the basement concourse. Let me tell you that was some fine ass freaking gelato, man. Tiramisu gelato.
Oh man, I do love me my
Gelato.
gelatos. How do you
That
pedal? Watch your Mushi pedal. Yeah,
Yo,
it'll teach you.
Mushi Bell.
Yeah. It'll teach you.
Hime. I need, like I said, I have read, I'm on the 5th volume.
How are you
the
ahead
manga.
of that and not of Yuruma-kun, man?
But the funny thing is, I haven't read that Yo Mushi Pedal manga in my bag in like 3 years.
Jesus Christ, never mind.
Yeah, I know. I need to read it, man.
Good.
I gotta, that's what I gotta do. Like,
All right. But man, we need marriage counseling, bro. Is what I learned
Yeah.
tonight.
we need city bike membership.
Be the paperclip isn't gonna get away with this.
Good God. Is it this one? No. There it is. Okay. So what do you say we go and wrap this session up then?
Yeah.
All right, then. Let's get to it, ladies and gents. We got some things we need to discuss, such
Yes,
as
we do.
the shit that's going to happen this week, at least here on twitch.tv/KGPrestige. So away we go over here to the page where we're going to talk about the things that are happening this week. Obviously, Monday's session of the PokePod has finally come and closed. Tuesday at 8 p.m., me and Tyrone and maybe some other buddies who happen to have the game are going to be playing the Game of Life 2. Which you might be asking yourself, what happened to 1?
Yeah, what happened to 1?
Yeah, what happened to 1 indeed. But moving on from that, at Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST, we are going to continue on our adventure in Pokemon Pearl version Egg Lock. Last week's session was a doozy.
Oh my
What
god.
the hell is going to happen this week? I'm still scared
We'll
on
find
that.
out.
We'll find out together, buddy. Thursday at 9 p.m., as you see, is just question marks there. That's probably going to be the tripod. I have no idea what the context of what the narrative is going to be for that week. Also, I put it at 9 p.m. because literally last week we also did at 9 p.m., so might as well just in case of emergencies. And Friday, the watch party. And then at Saturday at 4 p.m. is going to not be community game night. Normally we always do community game nights, but I believe this week is going to mainly be a movie watch party community night.
Yeah.
Hosted by our buddy Emmy here. And instead, I am going to be playing Unite. Of course, I can have you guys here join the stream as well. Oh, yeah, of course not. But I was mostly referring to the community as well. You guys
like
can
Unite,
join.
it's fine.
Yeah, but the reason why you might be asking yourself suddenly, what's this whole Unite fix that I'm having
He's
lately?
addicted.
No,
He is.
yeah,
He
I'm
really is,
addicted.
though.
I'm addicted to it, and also it turns out that we got some data mine leaks, and it officially confirmed that Zoroark is coming to Unite,
Yeah.
which means Zorua is coming to Unite.
Ooh, fuck! You get what you want. I don't even want Day DNA to be a playable character. If it can be a background Pokemon that you can knock out, I'll be fine with that. But come on, man, fuck you, Unite.
So Zoroark is coming, and I'm excited for that. So I'm going to practice Unite, and I'm going to make a team here with Groot and the others in the Champion Worlds Discord server because I believe the reset is going to happen soon. And that reset is going to be our journeys to get to Master's rank in the Pokemon Unite. So watch me fumble and fall in these upcoming sessions with this game, bro. It's going to be a lot of fun all around. And Sunday, of course, no streams. So that is going to be my schedule for the week. Now let's go and pass it on to the next buddy here. Tyrone, take it away, buddy. What do you got going?
All right, the Game of Life on Tuesday. Game of Life 2. Wednesday, the finale of Nier Automata. Actually, this week the theme is going to be finales. So, the finale of Nier Automata. On Thursday, we got the tripod. On Friday, I normally don't stream Friday, but I'm gonna have to stream Friday because I decided to end off September. We're gonna end Final Fantasy X. So Final Fantasy X will have its finale on Friday. So wow, that's a lot of F's. Final Fantasy finale on Friday. Say that 5 times fast. Oh my fucking Damn it.
See, F alliteration spree. Yeah.
Right. Figures.
Fuck.
Fuck. But no, the finale of Final Fantasy X, Jesus, be on Friday, to end off September. Roundtable was supposed to be on Saturday, but I think I might switch that out for some Pokemon training because Sword and Shield's coming to its end, and I gotta do more training for shit. And so I might be doing some Pokemon Sword and Shield training.
The whole meta's gonna change. What training are you gonna do?
We got the tournament.
Oh yeah, the Tournament of Power. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got the Tournament of Power. And then after that on Sunday, we'll be doing a new RPG. What is it? Wouldn't you like to know? Because I sure as fuck don't know yet.
I know. I heard this great game that's coming out to Nintendo Switch this October. It is a game that a lot of fans clamor on about, and it's going to be their first time playing it this October. It's called Persona 5. I think you guys
got it.
Yeah, that would be a great one for you.
I'm not going to play that.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's gonna be an RPG following the same pattern that we've done. I just got to figure out what RPG. So I'm gonna be figuring that's gonna be our mystery. But that'll be opening up October. So October is gonna be all new shit. It's a new ride. It's a new world. And one of those things we're also gonna be doing is we're doing spoopy games, but I'm also doing Bayonetta 2 because Bayonetta 3 is coming out in October.
And we also got to plan the day, Tyrone, as well for Doki Doki. Which I think we might do, Tyrone.
Yes, you guys get to hear me return as Sayori. I'm going to need some tea and honey to make sure the voice is perfect. But.
Yeah, so here's the thing, Chad. Let's make an announcement on that now. Doki Doki is indeed coming this October. I'm going to come out and make an assumption, Tyrone, that if this is going to be the game that we're going to do this for, we might need to take out the multiplayer nights for the month of October and replace those. Yeah, because it's still multiplayer related because we're all playing a different character.
Technically, so I have Doki Doki Literature Club Plus as well. So are we just going to time it to where we're both on the same thing?
I want to say probably. I'm not sure how it's going to be. I assume if we all press the A button and we all make sure to hit the correct thing.
We just press the A button at the right time and click the same choices. Mm-hmm. Now, I know our glitches will probably be different, but...
Yeah. Well, like the word...
Yeah, because there's percentile chances that glitches will happen.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the Doki Doki Cinematic Universe is indeed coming back with Doki Doki Literature Club Plus on Nintendo Switch.
Back, bitches!
So, I will be reprising my role as the protagonist. Tyrone will be returning as Sayori. But you might be asking yourself, who are the other three? Who are the other three? Because normally those three would be filled by originally Evie, Richie, and DJ. However, given that this is an AU, an alternate universe per se, I think it would not be fair to touch the original cast for that part. So they've all been replaced with new VAs, and this time, I think one of them is currently in the call right now. Is she not? Where are you? Oh,
we got an actual girl in this bitch!
Damn, Tyrone, you got competition. You got to man up and be the best girl out there.
Yeah.
Be the best girl. Bitch, I am the best girl.
I can't argue with that.
And that's why you already lose.
Now, here's the thing. So, one of them is going to be our buddy here, Emmy. And we have two...
Wait, who's Emmy voicing?
I believe you're voicing Monica because the bow, no?
Yo!
Oh, yeah.
Emmy's voicing Monica? Oh, fuck! Oh, holy shit!
Yeah, we immediately decided to do for her to play the role as Monica because of the
That's
fact that
twice
Monica
as
has a bow.
creepy!
But we also have Natsuki and Yuri as well. Natsuki is the baker, you're right, but
But Monica has the
bow.
bow.
Yeah,
Yeah, Monica has a bow.
it's called Pika with a bow, not Pika with a chef's
People
hat.
with
Pika
That's
with
hat.
a
a mediocre ass.
with dough.
Pika-
It's not pika with a dough.
No, Pika with a pink ass hair.
So I think the other two who we said we were going to get, I'll continue to talk with them about it. I believe were Cosmic and Joker.
Listen, yo,
Yes.
look who's Cosmic playing.
Well, that's what we'll be deciding on. I'm going to talk with those two about it more and see what they want. Or maybe they could just,
shit.
they could say it right now. If they're both here, they could share their
I'm
thoughts. Because we did bring this up in one of the
wildin'.
sports.
Yo,
yeah.
I'm wildin'. This man, it's like E3.
I'll play the gay
Yo.
one. The gay one's...
Ah,
Yeah.
Actually, the gay one will probably be the main protagonist. I'd say.
probably, yeah.
Oh man, Miss Cosmic's already crazy. So yeah, these two will be playing a female character. For what role, I don't know what they would work on or like which one they would play on. But honestly, if I had to make a prediction, I would say Cosmic would probably work best with Yuri, maybe, and Joker would be Natsuki. Or would it be the other way around?
I'd flip him. I don't know. Yuri's got that Joker vibe, and like the way she I don't know. Joker's got certain voice mechanisms that work with Yuri better to me.
Yeah, and you know what Cosmic... wow.
And Cosmic has pink hair.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say, how the
there
hell
we
did I
go.
fumble?
See now the pink hair works.
Oh shit, you're right. Never mind. So Cosmic, you will be playing Natsuki, and Joker will be playing Yuri.
I can't believe we have actual girls. What the fuck? This is bullshit. I'm supposed. Damn, how am I supposed to compete with these bitches? No
I get
offense,
to
you
be
guys.
the bitch.
You guys aren't bitches.
Oh man, but yeah. So, ladies and gents, this October is going to get a whole lot spicier and crazy.
I can't wait. I'm gonna bring my Sayori keychain and my Sayori picture with me.
Yeah. But yeah, ladies and gents, look forward to it. It's going to be a wonderful October. That is just one of the many spoopy things that are going to be happening during the month of October. We gave you a little tease. What's coming after that, though, you'll have to wait and find out from both our sides here. But look forward to it. Before we do go and wrap up, though, we still have one other person here who still needs to go and share their thoughts. TSS, would you like to give it away on what you're going to be doing this week?
Sure. So, okay, so usually Friday night will be Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. However, Jeffrey, my friend, has DM'd me and said that there might be a possibility that I might not be able to make it. Emmy left.
Oh, no. I mean,
Thank
I was
you.
going to say, weren't you going to tell her stuff? Because she also was going to stream too.
Yeah, so anyway, so if that means it's going to be another last minute change if they don't appear. But if they do not appear, by the way, if Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition does go on, it's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday. If it does not happen, it's either going to be ETS2 or I might just try to do the Gran Turismo 4 license tests. And no, we're not going to hear the fucking Duff Man song every time I fail a license test because that's DMCA. So we're gonna have to turn off the music. So we're gonna regardless, we're gonna listen to a show while I do that. Also 4 p.m. Saturday, we're getting back to Maternal Bound Redux, the Earthbound mod. Finally, after like a month and a half, halfway through the game. So hopefully we're gonna get that back into action, and that's at Saturday at 4 p.m.
All right. Okay, so there you go, ladies and gents. That is my schedule. That is Tyrone's schedule. That is TSS schedule. Let me go and also make an announcement. Emmy said this earlier in the pod, but to those who might be here now and missed out the beginning, she mentioned that she will be test streaming this Friday before the meeting and all this other stuff as well with the watch party. Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you want to go and support everyone's favorite baker, make sure to go and check out Emmy over at twitch.tv/Pika with a bow. She currently was last seen playing no game. But hey, we about to make a difference this time around by seeing a game show up on stream. So make sure to go and follow her over at that Twitch page. And look forward to another PokePod member joining the Twitch scene now as well. So best of luck with that, Emmy, and best of luck with everyone else here as well for their respective streams coming ahead. We gave you once again. Yeah, I gotta now add her to this Twitch segment, so thank God I have to fix that. And then what was the other thing? Lastly, support everyone. Make sure to follow them if you haven't. Support everybody on their Twitter accounts. You can go and follow all the information you need to know when everyone go live on stream over at twitter.com. / the PokePod world. Over there, our buddy is taking care of the Twitter handle, so she'll always retweet and let you guys know when a stream is going live. So make sure to use that as a great way to get you know when any of the PokePod members are going live.
If you're on the Champions World Discord, you can have you can subscribe to the notifications by going to I believe it's the subscriptions tab or the announcements tab.
It's one of the tabs. Yeah,
it's one of the tabs where
the
you
roll
can have
tabs. I think it was.
Yeah, it was the roll. Yeah, it's the roll section, and you can sub to any of us. So whenever we go live, the notification will go out, and then you can have all of our notifications for when we do our activities.
Yeah. And you can also check out Nessa, where they were last seen playing Valorant on twitch.tv / Nessa.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Shit had me caught off guard.
Shit, fucking Valorant.
I didn't know you were a Valorant player, Nessa.
You're gonna have to fucking do like what is it? Gundam next.
Jesus.
I didn't know either.
She does this in her sleep, boys and girls.
I guess so.
Next thing you know, Nessa's gonna be a pro Apex player. I'm gonna see.
Oh, like me.
Oh yeah.
Apex.
But
I'm technically undefeated and a winner of a tournament.
Nice. But for Nessa, for legit though, make sure to go follow Nessa over at twitter.com / Nani4587. So there you go. So with that being said, ladies and gents, we are going to wrap things up for tonight. We hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a wonderful time here with you all tonight. We hope we were able to provide you guys with a bit of fun moments, comedy moments, and most importantly, life lessons that I think everyone should hopefully at least look into and maybe consider. And once again, you guys always have to make sure keep yourselves great, keep yourselves out of harm's way, and have yourselves an awesome week ahead of you, ladies and gents. So with that being said, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to stare at the ceiling for the next 8 hours when I wake up on Tuesday because I still don't have work and I have no idea what the hell I want to do during these days.
Happy Rosh Hashanah to the people that celebrate it.
Yeah, indeed. Just celebration ahoy. And may everyone's, once again, week turn out to be a fun one. We'll see you lovelies later in whatever video we make. Take care. And TSS, make sure to give them the magic word.
Wash your fucking hands.
There we go. Once again, we'll talk with all you lovelies later in whatever video we make. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful week. All right, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.
Get them clean.